I just opened the game because I thought it was still offline, or the servers were still offline, and I was like, oh no! I actually got in on accident. Yeah. Cooler than Jedi's mom. Real. Jack Frost is never wrong. I've never seen you say anything that's wrong, actually. You've been like completely based, but I mean, what do I expect? You're Jack Frost. Okay, let me see. Let's get rid of this. My title correct? I think so. Kind of perfect because I was just playing Smash for a good hour, just killing time, and then man, now my Switch is dead. I might as well just maybe go live, just go AFK for like 30 minutes for the servers to go live. Boom, goes live. All right, let's go in. Go to warp. Wait. Nah, this is shameless. They want me to pull right now? Ain't no. Nah. I am Steve. Oh, recap. We need this. Something's big's gonna happen today then. Why is it not voiced? You want me to voice this? While everyone is awaiting the demigod of strife to emerge from the trial, something unexpected happens. The Trailblaze squad immediately follows My Day into the trial and rescues Finon, who is trapped inside just as everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Oh, this happened last patch. New problem arises. My Day had to shoulder the burden of strife, but when the Kremnoans would never willingly give up the core flame to their old foe Akuma, in an attempt to gain a better understanding, he decides to first seek advice from his teacher, Kratos, a veteran of Kremnos. The two-part on bad terms. What is two-part? What? Meanwhile, Trian and Castors are dispatched to the Grove as diplomatic envoys for Akuma. When they arrive, they discover to their surprise that the Black Tide has struck. They fight Mysterious Swordsmaster. In the end, they manage to rescue Anaxa and the core flame that he carries. Oh, don't worry, we'll get there. While everyone is on their way back within the city of Akuma, Kratos is arrested for abducting Trinon and trespassing on forbidden grounds. Under Maide's mediation, Kirby and her sister agree to reveal their memories in order to facilitate reconciliation between Kremnoans and Akumas. Check Discord. Man, what do you guys want from me? Jokes KO? Yeah, I already did that. That was like 2 weeks ago. Unexpectedly, just as Kirby and her sister are about to meet the Time Titan Ornyx and repair their memories, they encounter the mysterious Swordmaster yet again. Trian sacrifices herself and falls with the Titan to protect her companions. In order to take back the core flame, everyone set up a plan to seal the Swordmaster. Really? Yeah. I mean, I probably have the confirmation email myself. I can double check right now. 2XKO. Wait, this one's the old one. August? No, that's the wrong one. I know there's a new one that I did. Yeah. And the plan suffers multiple setbacks, but My Day returns as the demigod of strife and helps everyone reclaim the core flame not long after. He successfully persuades his people to let go of their prejudices against Akuma. He says goodbye to everyone and returns home to join the front line against the Black Tide. Did Blue get My Day? I think so, yeah. On the other side... Wait, she's dead. On the other side, everyone holds a simple funeral for Trian, who exhausted her divine powers and turned into a doll. Having accepted Trian's last wish, the group continues on the path of the Flame Chase journey. Wow. Head to the... No, not yet. Whoa, what the fuck is all this? Whoa. There's too many colors on my screen. What is this? $5? Bro, this is nothing. Special ticket. What the heck is this? $1? $1 for one pull? How is this 500%? What is this? Okay, that's the normal thing. Oh, this is the one where you get a... Wait, we should get a free thingy. So then I can get another run May. Spooderman? Oh, hold on, we'll get there. Making you pay, bro. They want to be in my wallet. I can already tell them they're already in my wallet. What is this? The fuck is this? Is this where you get a free PS5? Obtain the specified number of Oneric shards to claim awards. Oh, it starts here. The fuck is this? A phone wallpaper, dynamic name. Nah. Exclusive phone. The way they make it, it seems like you get it IRL, but these are just all in-game stuff. Nah. How much is that? 25k Oneric shards. That's a lot. Okay, so that's... Okay, so that was the shop. Here we go. 2 free pulls. Oh, this is pretty cool. What is this? Second anniversary, special days. Which companion would you like to receive? Is this a free 5-star? Oh, blessing, blessing, blessing. Hottest girl here? Probably Firefly. I choose you. The conductor is sure they'll answer. So what does that mean? You will receive a letter and gifts. 3 weeks? Bro! Why can't I have it now? Bro. Firefly's my favorite Pokemon. What is this? Is it gonna like leak my card? Oh, this is just back to the shop. Special event. Whoa, what is this? Wait, no, this gonna open a site. Yeah. There's nothing here. I mean, I guess there's jades, but like, do we need to wait? Yeah. Why can't they just give it to us now? Like, why do we have to wait? Star Rail World. Not only is Mario Kart. Okay, I don't want to see this yet. Not only does Mario Kart World, but it's Star Rail World. What did I press earlier? Whatever. I guess we're here now. Super Companion. Oh, claim. Boom. We'll save that. World. This is an event. This time an invitation from a game developer. Is this gonna be like last year where we're on like a game board? We pull yet? Whoa, guys, relax, relax, relax. I gotta get all the free stuff first. Come on, we know this. I gotta get all the free pulls first. Superimpose light cone. Is the light cone? Oh, this is the light cone. Erudition. Increases wears attack by 8% for every 1 different weakness type. Oh, what the fuck is this? This shit is ass. Trailblaze mission. Cool. Okay. That's pretty cool. And then... That seems like it's it. What the fuck is this? Does it give out... Does this poop out jades? Kinda. Guest occurrences. Ungamble, don't worry. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. ZZ Star Rail have the most events? I don't know. Maybe Genshin, they're just too lazy. I'm like charging my mouse and it's getting like the wire is getting in my way. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on. What do the icons look like? Whoa! That one's kind of cool. Hey, who cares about that guy? This guy's an eye patch? Or needs to pull an oops all 6s that would make those 50-50s a breeze. Wait, what do you mean all 6s? Like a dice roll? Wait, hold on. What is this currency? Can be exchanged for 5-star light cones. Is this in the battle pass? Oh shit. Wait, so you can exchange this for a 5-star light cone? That's on tier 10? Wait, I might actually buy a battle pass now. I haven't bought one in a while. Is it a free 5-star? No, that's something else. That's for relics. We're trying to be S rank Onby with that eye patch. I know like the new character, people thought it was like a Onby with wings. Fortnite? Bro. Dude, I think Adventure Time is actually gonna be in Fortnite. You can now select the limited 5-star characters Sela, Blade, Fushwen to be in the Celestial Invitation. Okay, so I can edit this? Yeah, get rid of this loser. What the fuck? Okay, and we also get rid of Bailu. We get rid of Clara. And then we'll stuff these 3 in. Boom. Done. Best thing they've ever done to this game since launch. Oh my god. No more Yang Chings. Thank god. Thank god. Alright. What else? Is this the selector? It is. Okay. Got it. It's just a single pull. Whoa! Ah, this guy. That was standard banner. Relax, guys. Relax, relax, relax. And he sucks. And he sucks. Relax, guys. Relax, relax. Single standard pull, okay? Relax. And he sucks. And he sucks. Relax, relax.
The Silvermane Guards stand ready to defend Belobog.
Whoa, relax, relax. Like, I was just doing that just cause. Because I knew I was gonna get the 5-star, because you wanna know why? Because then I can go here. Free pulls. Bird only here for his wife and CASTORICE? Yeah. Yeah. You know, that was a calculated single pull. So now I got even more. Obviously. Get the free jades. They got the ticket to the special train. Well, if it's a special train to, like, a hot girl, then, like, of course I'm gonna take it. And in this case, it is. Dude, I am... Okay, here we go. So many colors. Wait, I need 4 more jades. Hold on, I got this. This UI's a fucking maze. Yeah, they're going a little too hard on the anniversary. Bro, it's even I'm overwhelmed. A super duper mega ultra powerful diviner and Akuma. Who cares? Just give me the jades, man. I just need 5. Oh, that's a quest. She's sick. How much do I need to buy a light cone? What do you mean? Like a free, like, 5-star light cone in the shop? These things? Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. You need 4 of them. I thought you just needed 1. There's 1 in the battle pass. Bro. Wait, so how do you even get them then? If you can only get 1 in the battle pass. Here's 1. Nameless Honor. That's the only way to get it from here? So you have to complete 4 different battle pass to get it? To get 1 5-star light cone? Ain't no way. Bro, no, that sucks now. So 3 of them are standard banner now? Yeah, well, yeah, because they suck, they've all been power creps. I can... Where is it? Is it this? Yeah. So now we can pick, like, if we... Like, on the very, very small, slim chance I lose my 50-50, it'll be any of these 7. I got rid of Bailu, Yangqing, and Clara. Exclusive to Nameless Glory? Yeah, I thought, like, you can... I don't know. It's actually kind of neat, yeah. Especially, well, I mean, Sela, Blade, and Fushun, they now suck. But, like, I mean, they're better than getting Yangqing. I need to get Sela. I want Sela to be good, man. Ah, I miss the glory days. All right, what is this? Start race replay. Oh my god, I got her! I got her! I got her! Oh my god! Is Jedi heart beating fast? Of course not. Why would I? I'm never nervous. Anyways. That's me. Relax. Alright, let's do this. I got 90 pulls. Guaranteed a 5-star. Guaranteed CASTORICE, okay? We're gonna win the 50. It's not a 50-50. It's a 100-0. Let's go. Here we go. Do I need to, like, roll a dice or something? I feel like I need to roll a dice. hold on. Dice God, will I get CASTORICE right here? It's gotta be a 11 or higher. Fuck! This happened with Furina. It's okay. We got it right here. The dice was wrong last time. It's gonna be wrong again. A 1! Whoa, 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 whoa! Guys, stop rolling the dice. Stop rolling the dice. You guys are making me nervous now. Another Pella. I already have E6 Pella. A 6? 14. Oh, finally a 14. Let's go. Bro, I already got an E6, man. What is this? Oh, they gotta have a way where, like, if I already have, like, look, I already have an E6 Pella, I have an E6 Lynx, I have an E6 Scaliger. Like, if I already got E6s for these guys, they gotta give me, like a copy of, like, another 4-star I don't have an E6 for. Like, give me Moza. I don't have an E6 Moza. Give us Dragon Woman. I know, I need it. I'm gonna beam people. Ah. Really? I hear Jedi heart beating fast. No, that's not mine. That's, I don't know. That's God's. We're gonna have oops all 6 to make all your half chances hit. Oh, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Why am I getting Pellas, man? My Pella's like level 1. There we go. This one for sure. I'm getting CASTORICE right here. I just feel it in my bones. I feel it. Oh, here we go. This is it. I never lose these. Last time I lost, I don't remember. Probably because I wasn't born yet. Here we go. Dude, my mic is bugging out. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go! Let's go! I always win! She's mine! I even pre-farmed! I was that confident I pre-farmed everything. Man, who doubted me? I always win these things. I always win. Notice how blue is very quiet right now. Ah, easy. I told you, when I feel it in my bones, it's in my bones. I have an extra bone right now, but that's okay. Ah, fucking... It's okay. We got what we came for. E1? No. I got better plans. What the fuck? The dragon's this massive? Nether Ring Pollux. Isn't Pollux like a chicken? Yeah. I feel like we're the only ones that play Balatro. You know what else is massive? My third leg. What? Alright, we missed out on Fugway last time. We're gonna get her this time. I got her within 50 rolls. Here we go. We're gonna get the hot fox girl. You know, what does the dice think? Has to be 11 or higher. Let's have an oops all 6 when you pull 50-50. Or I gotta get like the... I think he's selling the card set. Or no, I think it's just Jokers actually. 11! I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. 15? Uh-oh. Whoa. We need those rolls low, actually. It worked better when I was getting low rolls. I think it's a full deck. I'ma need that. Here we go. Give me the hot fox girl. I want the hot fox girl. Bro, no one comes about Dong Hong. Bro. Here we go. I keep seeing Volt dying to Coast. What does that even mean? Bro, why the fuck do I keep getting Pella? Bro. Like, if I didn't have Pella before, I would have an E6 Pella now. Pella loves you, I think. Or I think she loves me a little too much. The game wants you to use Pella? I guess so. I gotta level her up. She's only like level 40. I was about to say if I saw Pella one more time. Last 10. Man. Is this new? Oh, I already got that. It's okay. I still have 3 more single pulls. Oh, wait, and this. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, this is standard banner. Relax. I'm trying to see. I need to get copies real quick so I can get maybe like another pull. Ching Chui? Okay. Well, we got a copy. Alright, here we go. We're gonna single pull our way through. I believe Oops is one of the jokers. And with the deck. I'm gonna need that. And then whenever I do my pulls, I'll tape it onto my forehead for good luck. Cantarella? Alright, this one right here. I feel it. Right here. Oh? I meant this one. Alright, this is the very last pull I can do. Here we go. I want the Fox Girl. Give me the Fox Girl, please. Well, I tried. But we did get CASTORICE, so that's all that matters. Let's go! I don't have a light cone, though. I do have a light cone. Nope, I don't. Alright, I pre-farmed. We're good. We'll be Fox Gaming another day.
Light is coming in.
Maybe I'll get a lot of jades from the event or something. Shadai's harem expands. Yep.
Look, light is coming in. All things cycle through life
and then I
death.
should have a relic
The
set
end is
ready,
also the
although I don't
beginning.
think there won't be like leveled up. Just spend money. I already okay, well look, let me get all the free jade. I got CASTORICE, okay? And then I'm pretty far in with Fugway, so I'm pretty sure I can get them from the event. which one was it? Attack, crit rate, crit damage. Why'd I... Yeah. Bro, I have so many of these. Wait, do I not have a chest? Bro, I was farming this for ages. I don't have a chest? Or is this it? Oh, wait, no, it's this. Crit rate, attack. Probably that one, huh? Oh, wait, no, this one. Done. Where is it? Did I not get a single rope? Oh, it's right here. A 3-house playthrough from my friend is going great. Is he going classic? Or is he doing like a classic normal run? What the fuck, dude? Okay, well, I gotta get a better planet. Let me grab all these. Casual? Man. Wasn't called while they did the ball chapter. Ball chapter. Like the dance? Oh my god. I wish I like pre-leveled all these things up actually. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, isn't it like also in that chapter? Holy fuck. Don't you like talk to like one of your like highest supports or whatever towards the end? I think. And you talk about like something. Like the goddess's tower, I think. The orphan chapter. Oh, is that one right? Wait, is the orphan orphan chapter. Ramire Village? Casters and Blade from 90 pulls. Ooh. Hey, at least... Oh, Blade's alright, but... At least you got Castorus. They got Mercedes in the tower. Finally. That's kind of based. Jeez. Okay. Let me just read her stuff. Basic attack. Wait, what? 25% of Castorus' max HP? What? Like Mercedes a lot? Probably because her boobs are big. Consumes 30% of all allies' current HP? What? Deals quantum damage equal to 25... Okay, deals 25% of quantum damage of Castor's HP to one designated enemy. Quantum. Okay, a blast. If HP is sufficient, reduces the HP down to 1, so no one will die from it. If Netherwing is on the battlefield, the school skill. Okay, so this is when Castors without the memo spray. When did Ruwa 16 plus? I think that was like yesterday, right? Probably because of Cantarella. Maybe some people got mad that her boobs are exposed. I think it's different from region to region from what I read. And then so when your dragon's out, consumes 40%, 40 instead of 25. Yo, everyone's gonna be dead. Consumes 40% of the current HP of all allies, including casters. And casters Nethering launch a joint attack on targets, dealing a lot of damage to all enemies. And then no one will die. And then her technique. Maximum limit of new bud is related to the levels of all character levels. For every 1 point of HP lost by all allies, casters will gain 1 point of new bud. When new bud reaches its maximum limit, what's the limit? You can activate your ultimate. Oh. So it's not... Okay, so her ult isn't... It's like Acheron, where it's not off a energy cost. Why is Genshin 12 plus? Now? Or because Cantrell's boobs... They're probably talking about like boob sizes in like inches or something. So like Cantarella's like 16 plus inches, and then like who's like I don't know, Shogun's like just 12 inches. I don't know. I have to. I mean, there's probably like other reasons. Maybe, well, not gambling. I would probably say like character models. I think is the main thing. When new bud stacks reaches its maximum limit, when allies lose HP, casters and Nethering damage. How does that scale? This effect can stack. Oh, stack 3 times, lasting 3 turns, so up to 30% damage buff. When the dragon's on the field, you cannot gain any more stacks. And every 1 point of HP lost by allies will be converted to equal... Wait, what? 1 point of HP lost by all allies will be converted to an equal amount... Wait, so the health you steal from your allies is then converted to HP for your dragon? What? And then... After obtaining... Oh yeah, and then this is the passive, okay. That everyone hates. And then your ultimate, you summon... Your ultimate is where you summon the dragon. Dragon goes next. Deploys what? Are unique in the battle while it exists. Other abilities with territory effects cannot be used. Wait, what other character has a territory effect? Is this the first one? That dragon is 100% Talon gamer? Yeah, she's about to, like, beam other people. Decreases all resistance by 10%. If Castris has the damage boost effect from her talent, to like 30% buff, then this effect spreads to... Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Nethering has an initial speed of 160... That's pretty fast, I think. And a set max HP 100% to the max new bud. That's the amount of HP that you steal, because... Yeah, every 1 point of... Yeah. After Nethering experiences 3 turns, it'll disappear. Okay. I feel like you want to spec it... Well, let's look at the bonus abilities. Why is she moaning? Because I'm around. Where's the stupid global passive? It's right here. After obtaining CASTORICE, or when CASTORICE is in the current team, receive the following effect. In battle, when an ally character receives a killing blow, all ally... It's just a Bailu res, essentially. All ally characters that receive a killing blow enter a moon cocoon state. Characters in moon cocoon state temporarily delay becoming dead and can take actions normally. After the action and before the start of the next turn, if their current HP increases or they gain shield, moon cocoons removed, otherwise they will be down immediately. So whether or not, like, casters could, like, be somewhere else, she could be, like, Mars or something, and then this will still be in effect. And then, so when someone dies, they just have, like, 1 more turn to, like, do whatever, and then if they're not healed or have a shield by the next turn, then they'll just die. So it's like a last chance, or like a, what do you call it in Borderlands? Second wind or something. Alright, here's the trace abilities. When caster's current HP is higher than or equal to 50% of her max HP, her speed increases by 40%. When Netherwing uses Breath Scorches the Dragon, which I believe is the skill. fuck did I say? Breath scorches the shadow. Which one is that? Oh, it's something. There's just a notification on her phone whenever it goes off. Oh yeah, and she's like, oh, I might as well, I'll do something. Max it all out? Yeah, don't worry, I'll be doing that. I'm trying to read all this stuff.
The traces we leave in this world will last
when
much
the
longer
dragon does
than
something
death.
and deals fatal blows or fatal damage to all, when it kills enemies on the field, increase the dragon's speed more. Okay, so he just goes faster when he kills. After ally targets receive healing, converts 100% of the healed. Whoa! Wait. When you receive healing, you convert that into new bud. So not only like Caster, she sucks the life out of her teammates and throws it onto the dragon. But whenever someone heals your teammates, that same amount also goes to the dragon. And if the dragon's on the field, this is converted to... Wait, instead? Oh, wait, it's just direct healing. Okay. Each ally can accumulate conversion amount of up to 12%. Okay. So there's a cap to it. But basically, this dragon's gonna have so much HP.
The traces we leave in this world will last much longer than
What's
death.
the other one? This one. Each time Nether Dragon uses whatever attack, the damage dealt increases by 30%. Okay, so it's just straight up damage buff.
The
Cool.
traces we leave in this world will last much longer than death.
Jesus. This dragon has so much HP. Nether Dragon? I thought there was only an Ender Dragon. Well, this is Nether Wing. Suck. Hey, what do you mean suck? Yeah, casters. Well, I'm the Trailblazer, right? So like, of course she's gonna suck, or suck me. So like, dude, I need more of these, dude. I farmed this for a good while, and I guess it wasn't enough. I need more of these. Ain't no way. I actually just ran out instantly. Whatever, I got the bonus abilities. I should be... Okay, well, I also gotta level up the relics. Get a bigger farm? Bro, I gotta, like, invest in, like, cryptocurrency or whatever. I gotta get, like, those, like... I gotta use whatever equipment they use for crypto farms for my star rail. You think that'd work? I get 10 different computers logged into the same account. They're all farming the same thing. I'll do this later. I think she's good enough. Oh, only 3k damage? Fuck. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. And then for the team, I don't know, actually. We'll run, where is she? CASTORICE? Fucking Aglaya? Like that, I guess, right? Double Remembrance, Harmony, Abundance. Why not? Do my own thing tonight, see y'all. Just here for the gambling. No big deal. Well, you know what? Now, since I got CASTORICE, you know, I could just go to bed happy. Maybe I'll go to sleep too. Nether Veil. This is the one that insta-kills.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Oh my god. Okay, let me grab all these. And let's go with what is this? Oh yeah, I did that. Start the main quest. Let's still use the oops. Yeah. Next banner. I guess when I start pulling Freeway again,
This place is
I gotta
rich with the sweet
print
scent
out
of flowers.
the Joker and then just
Can we
paste it on my
stay here
forehead.
for a while longer?
And then get the gains. Tribios memory. Oh, why do we have Tribi, man? We should have gotten Tribios. I shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will. Wait, what? Only one shall live till the end, and they alone will witness Era Nova. What's Era Nova? Is that like a supernova? Like this place gonna bust? I take on Oryx's trial. Oh yeah, that's right. They're gonna make me into a demigod. Every game of Balatro. Also true.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of
Boss?
poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought
I'm
you'd
about
be
to
too
bust.
preoccupied to find time for reading.
Wait, why is she smiling? This is the first time I've seen her smile.
Precisely because of
It's
these
'cause I pulled her.
obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely.
I'm ready to
During
watch
my
a
time
movie.
at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks.
Just sitting at the Grove.
Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams
Anaxa
were
was
as
the teacher?
unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology.
History of mythology. Wait, aren't they
To be
living in the
perfectly
mythology
honest,
right now?
Those two courses were
How do you
the
call it
students'
mythology?
greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself.
Now that I think about it, students, may I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the flame chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
I forgot.
A Dromus draped in finery?
Oh, I didn't know that.
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy.
The gods have chosen him.
He was
Ironic.
indeed chosen by Circes.
The Reason Titan.
Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quick.
With all due respect,
We're gonna kill
I'd
him.
like to know what
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the core flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger,
just as I feared.
the flame chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs.
Yet still, I
Does
can't
he know how
help
to take it
but
out?
Hope for another. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his.
I understand but now, let's greet. You're
Maybe he's a
here.
chosen one.
Does this mean you're ready to take on Oryx's
Yes, I
trial?
am. It's just simulated. We are ready, Mem and me.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as
I've evolved from a little dog into a sacred beast. Bro thinks he's like Entei.
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial.
Forsaking my humanity? Bro,
Becoming
I got a
demigod
Stellaron
means
in me.
Forsaking your
It
humanity.
can't be worse than that.
From that point onward, your fate will be forever.
Is there a plan B?
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, there are still many priests of Yanisopolis and their descendants in the city.
Alright, that's it. I'm out.
Mem worry. Mem.
Mem worry? What?
Mem.
I said one word.
Mem. Hero.
Hero? Whoa. She's slowly talking.
It looks
I have no idea
like
what the fuck she
you know
said.
that Titan rather well. Memories that exist outside of your...
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
Do I even have a say in this?
Please.
Please?
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest.
I'll
Trina
get
will
some
call
rest for
for you
sure.
when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, when the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding...
Taboo.
Before I leave, I should go say hi to CASTORICE.
Miss, may everything go well for you and Mem. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Although personal properties should be cleared out once they're... No, it just contains an allegory. In a faraway land,
Styxia.
in a city
Oh,
known as
shit.
Styxia,
We're going to hell.
a dragon corrupted by the black tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil
Swallowed?
dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood.
The resurrected turned into an evil.
However,
What?
having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous
Styxia
Styxian
got destroyed. What a touching story.
Mem.
It was murder. It was cool.
I actually think so
See,
too.
casters think so too. Shut up, bunny. Yes, it was the correct option.
The author of this book
I got
is
the Wikipedia
Arcadia,
on my second
a
monitor.
wandering bard who traveled to many cities.
Venti?
Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She
Project
even
Comedy.
clearly
Is that a
underlined
real
and took
word?
notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting.
Oh, wait,
While
it's
flipping
female
through
bard.
these
Okay, we're
books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Arcadia. It was as if...
Alright, we're gonna meet her.
That's right.
Oh, she died.
Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy.
Wait, why?
But despite having visited many cities in forget it. Let's talk about this.
Because you don't want to break taboo or something? where's Don Hung? This guy better be talking. Citizens Assembly.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
More trouble?
I wouldn't call it trouble. I just think it will be favorable if the both of you understand the situation in Akuma better.
Do you remember the Council of Elders? I don't. The Council of Elders. I do now. The Council of Elders that was on our heels previously. It seems like they have made their move.
Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akuma.
And it just happens to
highly influential
be soon?
and can even affect what happens. Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a citizens'
And that 10 years
assembly
is today, huh? Wait, Dawn Cloud? We're going up in the sky?
During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaya should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and...
It sounds like some sort of system to balance the heroes and the mortals.
That is correct. However, the problem
what are the
lies in
mortals
fact
gonna
that
do?
there
We'll
are
just kill 'em.
ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs, and hope to take... We can refer to them as the opposition.
We don't like
During
them?
the assemblies
Okay.
held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner.
It's us. No, although we might be mentioned, the Council of Elders have another target in
I'm
mind.
afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa.
Why?
Aglaya will surely take back Circe's core flame. But with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody
yeah, 'cause
knows
he
how taking
died.
the core flame away from
He
him
technically
will affect
died, and then the core flame was implanted into him.
He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research.
You suspect that he might betray the flame chase journey and defect toward the okay.
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy,
That'll
so
help, the
technically it
Council of
cannot be
Elders.
considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered...
Having a better understanding of the full picture now, is there anything that we can do?
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help...
We understand. Things are piling up again. Jedi Sanjay and Mem are tied up with Oryx's trial, and while I'm preparing to visit the grove to uncover clues about the world beyond the sky.
Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Oryx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating.
Probably not gonna happen.
Go and rest, and... Oh, right.
I'm ready. What the fuck is it? Holy shit! I'm not reading. I usually read these, but this is too much. Did I get a TLDR? Shut up, buddy. We're going to sleep. As someone who has earned the gaze of an Aeon, you should be able to overcome a trial. Okay. W gaze? I know. The gods do be looking at me.
Esteemed one, Oryx is... If you have already
Maybe
made your
staring
preparations to become a pillar
with their mouth open.
Amphorius, please.
Okay, that sounded weird. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that.
Little Gray and Mem, your resolves cannot be questioned. We pray. Get ready to...
Alright, get me in there. I'm ready. I'm about to bust all over.
The divine position of Oryx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, We'll have to
So we gotta do it quick.
the ceremony
Okay.
before.
Let's go. Stop talking to us. Accusations gonna be made. True.
The eighth
Talk to me when you're like that hot
coveted by the
girl again.
miracle that once belonged to the great veil of
Oh, not
Evernight,
girl, hot woman.
Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright. Who?
It's also who for me. Wait, what? It shall not be returned by the a traveler who is upright and courageous and a sacred beast that invokes miracles. It's also who for me, not that. A sacred beast who invokes. Oh, she's personifying herself. Okay.
Both of you, please, come forward.
She's saying I'm not an object. I'm a person.
Recite
There'd be
along
foreshadowing.
with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we
I don't think I have gold blood. Yeah, you do.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please,
I'll just make my blood gold.
and surrender the core flame.
Surrender. Click and hold. Okay.
Orynyx, their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Also. Wait for my return, my friends. I will be back. Before you know it. Especially you, Don Hung. Keep yourself busy,
The
man.
last time I
It'll be a
heard
long time.
this, things didn't turn out that well.
Shut up, I'm not like him.
Don't worry, Aglaya. She's tougher than I am, right?
Yeah, by like 100-fold. Vamemos. I thought I was supposed to walk through that.
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that
Although she loves cracking jokes at inopportune
Shut up,
times,
man.
her determination is as strong as the Chrysosairs.
She's jealous.
While she's away, I would like to have a chat with you.
Whoa, 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 a chat without me?
Speak.
It's just gonna be a bunch of puzzles. Slab. Just hates because we got bigger balls than him. Basically. I've seen him in the bathtubs.
how is it?
He gives small PP energy.
Are you able to talk?
Right? I think that it's amazing.
She can talk!
too.
Full sentences!
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
This is March?
Testing. What? I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond
I
expectations.
got baby carrot and two peas.
Also,
Yep.
listen. The words
And
of
mine
the
is just
Titan
like,
are becoming clearer.
The Empire State Building.
Have I finally reached the end?
Orynyx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation. In
Wait, but
such a
it wasn't even for that long.
space. We are
I
going
miss
to help
something?
alleviate their pain.
Memories. Broken.
Broken. I'll save you. Hopefully you're a hot Titan. If you're not, then I'll walk the other way.
You. It's you. I remember you.
Uh-oh. If they remember me, it must be like a crazy ex.
Sky Father has
Father?
gazed upon you.
Gaze? What? He's gay?
Mother is calling for you.
Does Sky Father refer to Wait. Fuli the Remembrance Aeon? Wait, am I actually really gonna ask her this? The Titan words are indistinct. Each syllable emerging from the mist seems to be cloaked in frost, symbolizing memories. What does that even mean?
Sky Father has chosen you.
So she didn't deny it. Who is your mother? So the father is Fuli. Who's the mother? Majestic voice pierced through the golden mist, reaching as an echo. Within the echo, you can make out the cry of a baby.
Mother is no longer responding.
Oh. We've come to you because of something important.
Something important.
Yes.
An important matter.
Oryx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Yes, we have come.
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
Oh, poor child.
This checkpoint right here is really scaring me.
Fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
Are we calling this guy a child? She's like 5 billion years old, probably. What's troubling you, big fella?
You have potential, strength, willpower.
You want freedom, gas, grass, or ass? Nothing's free. Hey, I lack something. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I lack nothing.
Something. Just
One thing. What's that one thing? Ah, I know, it's ego.
Lacking something.
I'm a very humble guy.
What is it?
Of course I lack ego.
what you lack
I lack
is
a future.
future.
How did it know? Ah. That's right. I live in the moment. The most humble ever? Yep.
Future?
Traveler from the sky.
Should have
You should have dissipated already.
I should have died? Oh,
The gaze
Part doesn't know
from
about my Stellaron.
Stabilize.
Right, Skyfather stabilized. Who the fuck is Skyfather? Not Fuli.
Because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away.
When I got the Stellaron, I'm assuming. Across the sky as in the nameless.
You are simply
Wait.
a collection of walking memories.
So, wait, what?
What?
Wait, now I'm
How is
confused.
that possible?
Do you mean that I'm already dead?
The space is collapsing.
So now what, I failed the trial?
Someone must inherit the
Me. I guess it can't be me.
If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Emborius will succumb to eternal discord.
Revive me quickly.
Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father. Time restrains everything that exists in this world.
Restrains.
Orynyx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to
Failed.
an end?
Pathstrider of remembrance.
Pathstrider of Remembrance.
My strength. I shall
Oh, we're getting it.
to you the fate of the world. If you wish to save it, go and find your future that has been stolen.
Stolen future.
Even if that means you'll have to cheat.
Cheat death?
You'll have to challenge that. Pen of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
Is that a prophecy? I gotta kill death? Before the passing of 15 entry hours, go forth and reclaim your future. Okay, passing of 15 entry hours, $15. I have 15 days to kill death. That is the true trial of time. Yeah, a time limit, of course. Day 1. Or I guess dawn 1. You're finally awake. Shut up, Don Hung. I'll keep it simple. You succeeded. Orynyx has entrusted you with their divinity. Now you're no different from a demigod of Amphorius. However, Mem has told me what happened during the trial. They are still explaining things to the others and told me to bring you back to your room to rest first. I don't know what I clicked. There's something that I've never told you. There's something that I've never told you. When we landed on Amphorius, our car was pierced by Nikador's lance. You remember back in the ruins of the Abyss? This is what I said. I died? You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car or we'd have been crushed to pieces. Actually, my account kind of made light of the situation. What actually happened was much more complicated. I died? You were severely injured back then, with several wounds still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and used the last of my strength to stem the bleeding, but then I was also hit by a falling rock and... Okay. What a loser. The last time I checked, you still weren't breathing, but when I regained conscious, I saw that you were alive and full of energy, so I never brought this up. You were knocked unconscious by a rock. I'm not sure whether the gaze of Fuli has anything to do with this matter, but according to the Titan, you are living in the form of a memory right now, just like those objects of the past and the miracles of Orynyx. So I'm dead. Perhaps Mem is the anchor rope that ties you to the present. I had assumed they couldn't stray too far from me, but the truth might be the opposite. Wait. Mem couldn't stray too far from me, but I can't be away from Mem. So, what should we do? It's not time for us to spare it. There must be a way to save you. Find your stolen future and cheat death. Considering Maide's indestructible body, it seems that there's some kind of miraculous power in Forest. We gotta go to the River Styx. The key seems to lie with the Hand of Shadow. We gotta go to hell.
Are you alright?
No, I'm not.
I heard you two talking about Thanatos.
Thanos?
Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos...
Let's do that then. Okay.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosairs already know everything that has happened to you.
Okay, cool.
I was too worried, so I told
saves
them
a lot of time.
everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
Oh, don't worry, I hate you. Chimera management? Oh, this is like the garden.
Come with me. This is a new. Oh, this is a new. Oh no, they just expanded Divergent.
Miss, I'm right here.
You hear soft steps coming closer.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
I'm turning around fast. Oh, she could probably touch me because I'm already dead.
Please pardon me.
Am I supposed to take a screenshot? Okay, she was touching me again.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
You're invading my personal space.
Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I'm sorry. Miss, if my abrupt behavior just now I'm just thinking.
It's okay.
If your soul has really left your body, as a mortician,
Cass, did you find?
My apologies. Not as of yet. But, Miss, would you be willing to let me try?
Sure.
I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful,
Just shut up
I
and
hope
touch
that
me.
you
I don't
can
even
forgive
care.
me.
State mandated dragon girl with wives for all patriots. True.
And I need her to like follow me around like, well, I'm not gonna say like a pet, but you know what I mean.
I seem to have caught a glimpse
doing my
of
part.
something.
Yeah,
Your
we
soul
need
is
like a
currently
new form of protest in these
roaming
streets.
someplace and cannot find a way to escape.
Got a protest for like dragon anime girls. To be real. Like, why are we resurrecting and like doing whatever biology stuff with dire wolves when we can get like hot anime girls, to be real? You know what I
But
mean?
perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time.
Well, we don't have
We
time.
have a chance to find
Ornyx
it
told me we
before
don't
the
have
fingers of
time.
Thanatos sweep
Well, I
everything
have 15
away.
days, but
Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance. Ah, the connection has been severed. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, miss. Although we currently have no leads, I know that I'm lacking in confidence. Amphorius needs you.
I'll do my best.
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the baths.
In the baths, huh?
They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually know whether your current situation
I've been dead this
can be
entire
described
time.
as
What's another day
well.
of being dead?
Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax.
Am I really gonna read that? Fuck no. There's no reason for everyone to freak out that I'm dead. I've been dead this entire time.
They're here.
We just didn't know. Now we know.
Partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
You can take the pulse of someone who's dead?
That's the medical prowess of the Twilight
what?
Courtyard.
I don't think he
Amazing,
gets I'm joking.
isn't it?
You've completed the trial of time. And I have to admit that the process went, however, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear
Wait,
in
two
Akima
people?
at the same time.
Me and who? Don Han?
That's what we have been talking about.
Oh, my day.
Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but Has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
I should have Naxa like also do the same thing as my
Many have
Dave.
had this
So that
idea,
when he pull the core flame out, he doesn't die.
So far, there have been no results. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give Cypher.
Cypher, cat girl!
If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death,
We're gonna find the cat
it
girl?
would be her. I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. It is my duty, but before that, just
What's wrong, Aglaya?
omens always come in pairs.
Oh, they
A
don't.
tiny air current will evict its Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact.
In the end.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I of the past millennium will be reduced.
Oh, we gotta play as this loser? Bro! Where the fuck is he?
I'm back here again.
Dead?
I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphorius are we?
We're not in Amphorius. Bro's in the slums.
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
There's Jeffrey the Baldy over there. 2 lefts down the street. Thanos.
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
The Nether. Flint and steel. I am Steve.
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm?
You're asking too many questions.
Are you
man.
heading
Let's be real.
downstream
You're asking
toward
too
the
many
Netherrealm?
questions. Just look for Steve.
The Netherrealm.
Chicken jockey.
Nothing Titan rejects you, me.
Are these the villagers? The villagers.
Listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent.
Bro, these look like the guys in
I
Final
look in
Fantasy
the
Rebirth.
direction they are
The robed
pointing
guys.
and listen closely. There. A massive
Sephiroth is
shadow
here.
brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides.
The Black
I
Tide.
can hear it. I hear it. Deep within the tides. Beyond the closed gates of the void world. A voice. About to recount something.
Child of humanity, is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency?
Thanos a girl?
Oh,
Cersei.
you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
Oh, that's our time limit with our trial.
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of...
Let me ask you one more question.
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
Damn.
What about that white-haired student of yours?
Right-haired.
Acting so recklessly.
CASTORICE?
Do you not care about what might happen to him?
Oh, fine on.
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
How old is this guy? He looks like he's like 20, 30 years old, but like
You truly are a strict teacher.
maybe he's like 80.
It's fine.
All right,
Of
so
course.
he's the phase 2
This is
guy.
how I've always been.
Whoa, he has a Glock. I knew this. What the fuck? He had Glocks in like Greek mythology?
Watch this magic trick.
Your dragon wife to lowball people on Facebook Marketplace.
Sorry to keep
Now the
you
trick is-
waiting. Look, it's been a while.
You get a dragon wife?
Lord Anaxagoras.
You make some dragon eggs with her. You sell those
I
dragon eggs on
greet you
Facebook
on behalf
Marketplace.
Of all the citizens
Done.
of Akima,
Infinite money glitch.
and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's like how people are going crazy for the Grimace egg with the McDonald's
It's
Minecraft
you.
meal. You do the same
I
thing
never expected that
with-
you would personally
with a
come
dragon egg.
By carefully into lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
So you're representative of the council. Okay.
There are Antikytherians here?
Fuck does that mean?
They have been a rare sight.
So like a robot.
I am like
Hey, how is the robots here?
Though you may call me Ligus. Holding
Ligus.
an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima. You know about us, just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our...
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I interpret this as you...
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos. While I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's citizens, let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord.
Very well. She's been waiting. Follow me, please. Is there
Why does it feel like I'm being
something on
kidnapped?
your mind?
Nothing really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Falling.
A pondering truly deep. Time is...
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long...
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action, whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination.
I
In
understand.
contrast to mortals,
Is he
Titans
saying that
exist on
Kefali's
a
dying?
grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
It could be slowly dying.
An intriguing concept, albeit
Compared, or like in the
challenging to
lens of humans.
substantiate.
The
After all,
yeah, the Titans will be
Kefali
slowly
has
dying.
maintained a
It's not instant.
profound silence ever since the era of...
Perhaps the gods, in their arrogance, deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate?
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh,
He's gonna use Cersei.
That very well could be true.
In that case,
The myth.
It's work because I completely concur with you on this aspect. If the
Then we're gonna talk to Kefli. Oh. Is that supposed to happen?
Please, Professor.
Okay, it is supposed to happen. This is how we get to the Dawn Cloud?
The children of humanity have indeed created a
Never been here
spectacle.
before?
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than the
Only to the
mundane.
invited,
Only
okay.
esteemed beings grace this place. And among them, I've received priests, scholars.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate.
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your
Kindness.
arrival. Kindly, in the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but
I'm well aware of Kindness's method.
as you...
Alright. Cool, new zones.
I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter
We're gonna
another.
explore here? Like, I don't think we're here to even talk to the Council of
Save your
Elders.
concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
Seems like we're escaping.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around.
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should
Be aware, I can hear you perfectly well from here.
Demigod Council on Cloud. Okay. What the heck is this? Okay. Imagine like the final boss of Amphorius is that big guy. What is he holding? A boulder? Isn't there a guy that was like forced to like push a boulder up a hill, and when he got to the top, it would just roll
Professor Anaxa!
straight fall, like yeah, just
Over here!
all the way to the bottom. You have to like redo it. Biggest back. You think he has back pain? You think he has like a chiropractor? Sisyphus. Yeah, that sounds about. I think that's it. That sounds
Professor
familiar.
Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the fates.
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
It's only the Crimnoans and Idonians who choose. So, are you here to report the incident to the council?
Black Tide devoured
I
the
heard that
grove.
after the
Akima's
Black
next.
Tide-
Blah
Tell
blah
me.
blah.
How much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the count. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that
No surprises there.
Being an opportunist,
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself?
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground, but it seems as though this Kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her?
If she's hot, then
Could it be
we'll work
that
with her.
perhaps you've decided to readily surrender?
I'm afraid.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it's...
Wizened wizard. This guy's a wizard.
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had done...
As Kefali's priest,
Surely you jest. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to...
I'm not sure
Shut up,
whether I
old
should
man.
laugh or cry right now. As I see it, a dead Titan can't provide.
You. Seeing how fond of you,
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us.
Oh my.
So she likes us.
What a thrilling confrontation.
Are you praising...
Praising him, of course. As a
Didn't you hear me?
Yeah, shut up, old man.
Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
He just wants to die.
Oh, my.
Every
Mural?
plant, every tendril.
What's this?
No, even every leaf could be the embodiment of
World tree?
Cersei's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit.
This is a mirror of
to
Cersei's?
symbolize-
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether...
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
Who's we? You two or Titans?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine?
Since you are aware of it.
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to say.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems. What then is the intention?
The entire plan is stored in my memory.
1 year old, 2 years old. Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent Seven Sages must hug his dressed off.
Wait, she's going back when she was 1 year old. Nah.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling.
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it.
Oh, he has a doll.
This is a present that my sister gave to me.
And his sister's dead.
It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akama?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere.
His family died to the black tide.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every Titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
Oh, so that's why he doesn't want to help, like, he doesn't believe in the gods. Does he feel like he was betrayed by them first?
Could this
So he has no reasons to help
the
them.
inception of your research?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours.
Oh, I remember that
Concept of
person.
souls.
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, since all living things stem
Is he
from the
trying
same
to revive
origin,
his sister?
why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect
Oh,
my
he
nearest
does.
and dearest?
Anaxa, you...
Empedocles.
I did it, teacher! But this is absolute blasphemy.
Blasphemy?
Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre.
What am I looking at?
Your beloved, where is she now?
Beloved.
Send her
Oh, not
away from the
sister.
Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Calm down, teacher.
Oh, it is his sister.
My sister,
Why do you have to call it his beloved?
she's still not in the mortal realm. Even to this day.
Wait, what?
What? It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye.
Sacrifice? Oh, that's why he said eye patch.
Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
An eye for an eye. In this case, a glimpse.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and...
You're right, teacher.
I have no other desires.
I am sincerely glad for you, child.
I wish to
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood us. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever.
I think he's
grasped the
going
truth with my bare
insane.
hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world
Farcical? What does
upside
that
down.
mean? Far-fetched world.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours?
Watch, there's an actual eyeball behind that eye patch, and it's his sister's
This
eyeball.
story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret.
Unfortunately, even if I was willing...
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned...
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
What?
Now I understand. No wonder you...
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
I don't know if it works like that.
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether... I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the...
Alright, we're gonna see how hot Kindness is.
Carefully.
I think she's gonna be like 8 out of 10.
The world, and the one who bear... If you truly have not met your end, how...
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who...
Isn't that the Dromas draped in finery?
Shut up.
Avoid his gaze. I
Avoid
don't
his
acquaint
gaze.
myself with blasphemous.
What do you think, Jiquan?
Don't worry.
How hot do you think
He's
Kindness is
too
gonna
full
be?
of pride to pay us any attention.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
Military runner.
This is what being a scholar is about.
7 out of 10?
A collision of ideas only occurs when there are
Watch her
differences
just be like an
in
ugly
beliefs.
grandma.
And it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet in...
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
Or if I just go lock her down.
Welcome to the Demi.
Ah, fuck.
Lord Anaxagoras,
Ah.
I've heard so much about you. Head of the Nusporists.
Honestly,
of the
she
Grove
looks
of
pretty good to be like 80 years old,
notorious
probably.
Blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove calamity. Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as... And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremony.
Sharpen their blade.
Instead, I am met with
Whoa.
intense scrutiny.
Actually?
Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Everyone, stand down.
Oh, he knows.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your
Oh, well, this
courage
isn't
and
gonna go well.
gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages.
So, you...
Wait.
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. Since
a
Aglaya
civil war?
endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and mettle the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a... And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accept...
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying...
I don't deny it. But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles. Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord Anaxa. I've heard that this school of thought is one with many detractors.
It's normal for ideas to have supporters in
Okay, cool.
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before. This tiny stage is the most profound embodiment of Akama.
In 15 days, this site will also be...
15 days, this site
everything's
shall
happening in
also
15
become
days.
The most. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Erechrysia. A golden age with no death, strife,
no death,
or
no strife,
trickery.
no trickery.
Oh my, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise.
And mine.
Could such a coincidence truly exist?
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require my aid as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued by the Golden Thread?
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that
And
she
everyone
will
hates Aglaya.
definitely act in a rational manner.
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaya covets the core flame that I possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, you're well aware how valuable Cersei's core flame will be in the Erechrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better...
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as... Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice.
It's a debate. Am I Phoenix writing this?
From the earlier topic.
Common enemy, Aglaya.
Common enemy.
I remember I thought Aglaya was evil from the beginning, so like...
She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir
Behind
across
Trivia, I'm
the
assuming.
whole of Akama, who has gradually lost her humanity to the ravages of time and the ablation of the core flame. Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned, is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here? Are you just trying to pull the wool over?
She is prepared to execute
I believe you're aware of CASTORICE the Executioner. Long before I returned to Akama, Aglaya had already dispatched her to monitor me. If I weren't able to reach this place in time, I would have been forced to meet Thanatos first. As compared to a comprehensive plan with uncertain results, if you decide to cut open my chest and remove the core flame...
At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace.
Hey, that's what I say
Akama.
too.
The Council of Elders is willing to defend your right to live, just as we defend every oppressed citizen.
Okay.
However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor
This is where
of
my
the
tax money's
Chrysos
going
heirs
towards?
and Aglaya are only growing in magnitude. The peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as
favor of
everything
is
that we
growing.
hold
Okay.
dear, will
So
be
people don't like
destroyed completely.
the government.
Tell me, what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens?
I will be the one to shatter Aglaya's self-righteousness.
Aglaya's authoritarianism, conceit, and arrogance have granted her unfettered control for the most part. Yet these traits are also her greatest weakness. If I can render her helpless by forcing her to experience the agonizing pain...
Surely you don't believe that such a tiny betrayal...
What's more, there are many who remain silent, merely watching to see how much chaos I can unleash. Not to mention, you know full well that the Chrysos heirs have never been a united front.
Are they not?
In the name of Kefali, at this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits. The Council of Elders has
Yapping
vowed
one
to
eye.
all citizens of Akaba that it will always remain loyal to them. As for you, my lord, how will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not betray Akaba?
How absurd. My loyalty is unquestionable.
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven. The fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof...
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet in a civil... As the Theoros, I have observed the following.
Aglaya's on her way here? Oh, no.
Well, I do believe that we might have a...
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud.
So you were holding back just now. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an ally of mine...
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, but the Council will also lose possession of a value.
If Aglaya were to demand that I hand you over... Oh, he just doesn't want to be handed over.
No. More like two. At the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
Oh?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan. In my opinion, if Aglaya can seize me in full view of the masses today, she could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell. Is this the outcome that you wish to see?
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately.
He's probably saying, don't hand me over to Aglaya, please, please, please.
Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. Unless, of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect...
I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again.
Dying to know what
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the end. I didn't bring it up with her, purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros.
Huh. So this guy has more power. I guess he just knows more.
An expected visit. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come... I have no reason to...
You may not, but Kindness has. She's wary of me, so naturally...
In my view, this individual has gone to... Are you still willing to let him pass?
Yes, very much so. All living creatures... It is truly... Please, go ahead. Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion where carefully what's
going closer to the statue?
Questions on the peak of the holy mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Oh, a chest. Okay. Oh.
Go on ahead. Take this
Anus
shortcut.
I have to admit.
Because I know I believe Kev.
Oh, whoa. Ask her question.
I hope.
Okay.
Putting it is my hope that you bring a much needed change.
Much needed change? Very suspicious.
Go melt it down.
You go to bed? Oh yeah, it's pretty late for you, huh? I appreciate you being here. You have a great rest of your night.
Honestly, this is my first time going up to Dawn Cloud's peak.
What a splendid view. Isn't it about time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
Nah.
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in this. And even though I've come. Oh? Haven't you been? Alright, we're just a short hike.
Uh-oh.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease.
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight.
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now? I know how far.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control.
Wait. Who is that? Hey.
Huh?
Do we even get to see souls?
Uh-oh, he's dying. You need climbing the mountain to investigate the phantoms that appear when the soul left. Wait, soul left the body.
Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on
Oh,
this
that's
trip,
Nikador.
Nias?
Nias.
It's unfold. The black tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
Your what?
How could that be? Even a creation of Georios. From their prized ores and...
Hey, Circes.
Nias? No. Not that I remember.
Oh, made up?
How did...
I just saw him. Nias.
No. I have no...
Her memories are my memories, maybe?
This is a departed spirit.
But you never kneel to false gods. Ain't no way. Sund. Like an elevator? Okay. Is that a guy? Don't, it's a trial character, okay? He's not officially out yet. It's a trial character. He's not officially out yet. This is part of the story.
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
It's okay. I got CASTORICE in the team.
Well...
It's okay.
Regrettably.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod.
Kaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he...
Look on the bright side, Nias. Hey! Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Kaos.
Kaos?
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. I think the souls of people.
What? But...
Beats me. For all, let's just keep going. As long as I take in more sights.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even...
We're gonna die!
If this is indeed as I thought, then this. So...
Of course. If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
Wait, is this him? What if this is the future?
One aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphor...
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
Sounds like him.
I'm not getting anything.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom. I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all. Training would make me no different from those Helcalithist
Calypso. She's... No. She can't be. I would know her. Hey, Cersei's.
And she's gone.
Gone.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter. I can do this myself.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh, legendary
Just straight into the Titan.
Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Alas, all that's left of that warmth is a hazy mirage.
Why are you chanting that too? We're here. Finally. So... very well then.
He's gonna die.
So... I'm back here again.
GG's.
This is... I can hear it. I hear
Schizo?
it from the depths of the tides. Behind the closed... This time...
His sister.
The voice is a lot
Naeus.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
CASTORICE?
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst-case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
Philly?
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. And besides, we both know Chaos' nature.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone?
That's not CASTORICE. Everyone has like an alter ego now?
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Wait, her hands aren't purple.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Cersei's question.
What exactly
the
are we?
conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Cersei's question.
Wait, who's talking?
And reclaim my body.
Is this Nias? No, this is him. This is Anaxa. Little Jedi, yes.
But no, I will not do that, because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of, proved fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan
is not a ludicrous meaning. Don Hung POV. This guy can't even talk, bro.
Thinking about.
Just amazed at how this towering tree is Cersei's divine body. It's a majestic sight.
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the great tree.
Where can I go next? Merely something from the past that I won't go into.
Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Cersei's.
Or do I sound like a nerd?
Their leaves
Don Hung's
and
kind of a nerd,
branches
huh?
reflected the sparkling stars. and their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree. Because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot.
You're a sky priest, yet you study on a place that is home to the recent Titan. That's rather counterintuitive.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Circe's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only
So she doesn't
expects
revere
people
them?
to revere them.
Oh, or expects.
You get what I'm saying, right, Denny?
Danny?
After all, the
They're
titan
dating?
that imprisoned you
Like,
and Gray here
a nickname just like that?
Amphorius is none other than Aquila themselves.
Oh, we're being imprisoned in Forest because of the Sky Titan, okay. Yes, I didn't count on provoking the ire of a local
But there
god.
will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for. It's just... I never thought Gray would meet with something like that before we set off.
Gray? Trailblazer?
As a
Stealth?
physician, I should have been there by his side.
Oh. Bad luck tends to come in streaks, so don't beat yourself over it. Besides, Aglaia needs you here to uncover the truth behind what happened to the Grove. Let's just make the most out of this trip, and keep a lookout for any documents related to the Death Titan. They could be useful to Jedi Sanjay.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary, huh? In any case, what we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's
Split up.
to cover more ground. Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will
We're gonna
pose
have a
no threat to
trial
you anyway.
character of Don Hung, aren't we? What about you? Will you be alright on your own?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard?
Don Hung doesn't know that he's been power
Have
corrupted
more
by this
faith
little
in
girl.
me.
The silence in here is near deafening. With the vast amount of knowledge it holds, this academy is akin to a labyrinth of information. Even the cleverest of scholars would easily lose their way in here. I should gather my thoughts before heading in. Enough musing for now. It's time to move. The clock is ticking. I should search for clues as I move. I swear to God, if they have a Don Hung trial. Oh, fuck. Not even the 5-star Don Hung, just a trial character. Let me look at this. Can I even look at what he does? Nothing? Okay, whatever. Just what I need. A trial character for Don Hung.
Please.
Well, he's a loser, so I'm not gonna use him. Let's just get rid of this. Okay, I can't get rid of that. Alright, we can finally use CASTORICE. This way. Oh, use a chest.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Investigate the remains of the Black... Wait, we've already went through all this. And we're retracing our steps? Man! Also, no enemies here. Black monster twisted in form, their life has turned to ash altogether with their souls. It's impossible to figure out their form when they were still alive. These are the remains of a black tide monster. It does look different from the Titankin from up close. What's that underneath it? A scroll? Skyship's construction. Wait, they're trying to fly? Huh.
As I expected, the Grove doesn't forbid discussions about the sky. It's a debate between two scholars about the sky ships. Aglaya also made mention of the ships when she interrogated me. A memory I'd rather forget. I'll hold on to this for now. With any luck, this journey won't leave us empty-handed. So they got sky ships here in the Grove. Most likely. Continue forward and join up with Hyacinth. Okay. Oh, here we go. Finally, we can test this out. Alright, so I gotta suck people.
Time for revolution.
You two will head to the nether realm.
Blast.
Root here. Okay.
Oh, and when we take damage too. When I heal, yep, that also charges it up.
Eternal.
That's a cool icon, actually. Boom. Alright, we should be able to summon. Alright, we summon the dragon.
Embrace a new life.
Oh shit! Boom! Boom! Boom!
May death protect us!
Being direct is always preferable.
Yay!
Please cherish this time.
Thus our fates become one.
As you wish.
All light to be revealed.
Time to cleanse the filth. Some value I... Every petal...
All will be swept away by the wind.
She's kind of underpowered for this, anyways.
Like a wisp of silk.
You guys are level 80. My traces are all like level 2.
All light to be revealed.
You two will head to the nether realm. Root here.
Hey, Fuyan, I need you to do something. Fuyan, please, please, please!
May the foul stench to be of your body and mind.
Yeah, Fuyan, alright.
Embrace a
Summon
new
Bahamut.
life.
26, does it add up? Okay, it does. What is this? Why'd she... I'll just keep doing this. Okay, what are these?
May death protect us!
That whole ult did 100k.
Grace and elegance.
Cool. So the dragon's not even here. Okay, let me... When I summon him again, I'm not gonna use the
so fragile, like a
fire
wisp of
attack.
silk.
As you wish.
May wandering souls
Incense
find their own
ascends.
way.
Sound lingers.
Hyacinth, why she's surrounded, blah blah blah.
Really? Or you could... I'm kidding, Dan.
She good? I think so.
Existence is unity.
Oh, I mean, like, her traces are pretty low, and she's able to chunk a lot of damage.
Countless, thus our fates
She has
become
less than, like,
one.
3k attack points.
All light to be revealed.
3,000 attack.
You two will head to the nether realm. Root here.
I'm gonna try
burns
to not
everything in
use the
this
big
world.
blasts when I ult.
It's bleeding.
I want to see if Bahamut is like
Get it together.
in the turn order.
Allow me to purge the root of the bee of your body and mind.
Embrace a new life.
So then, oh shit. Oh, he is in the turn order. Wait. What if I just use this? Oh, it's still here.
Being direct is always preferable. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
That hurts a bit.
Do it.
May death protect us!
If I could stall... Well, I don't know, like, what benefit it
As you
is.
wish.
To not do it immediately.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Is that fear I sense?
Oh, yeah, it probably
value,
keeps
I
the
suppose.
thing up. But I don't want that. It's the territory, I think. Deploys a territory in Lost Netherland, which decreases all enemies all type res. Okay. Actually, the territory kind of sucks, but
Loot here.
it could be useful in trying to implant things.
The Black Tide is remarkably quick to detect the light of Amphorius.
I feel like she won't be the only
I,
character to have a territory.
or rather, the blessings of the Sky Priest and me.
Oh yeah, Hyacinth's for sure gonna have a territory.
Unknowingly called them to me. Anyway, never mind that for now.
It's like having like a field card. No, a stadium
might
card.
wanna have a
I
look
think
at
in
this.
Pokemon.
I found it around
Like
here
a field
and
card
thought
in
it might be of
Yu-Gi-Oh.
interest to you.
Although Yu-Gi-Oh, the field card is works for you, but I guess you can only have one at a time. Alright, talk about more skyships.
Anaxagoras. He's a scholar who fused himself with the core flame of reason.
This is new. I didn't know Professor Anaxa was researching the sky. He's never mentioned anything about it.
Really?
Finon said Anaxa might be opposed to the flame chase journey.
Might is an understatement. Anaxa has never been one to venerate the gods, nor has he ever found it within himself to put any faith in the prophecy. People have come to think of him as a heretic, even in a place as liberal as the Grove.
Liberal?
Yet, it is also this very blasphemer that Cersei favors. Fate sure works in mysterious ways.
I picked up a scroll on my way here too. It looks like it may be related to the one you're holding.
Let me have a...
It's the same thing. It's just about skyships.
By the looks of them, these scrolls are records of two conversations that took place in the same setting, one after the other.
There's so much I don't know about the Grove. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Go ahead.
Was it a mistake to build skyships?
Nearly everyone in Amphorius has heard the story of the skyships by now. Aquila's stature is loftier than the heavens, and their divine retribution is merciless.
So...
That's why it's no use building giant skyfaring ships. Oh, but I do wonder if a supercharged mini treaty cannon could slip past their
What?
watch.
That was a joke, right? Okay, I don't have any
Alexa
questions.
often says that every failure brings us one step closer to the truth. Perhaps, to him, the crash of the skyship carries a different interpretation. The firmament is not impenetrable. On the contrary, it was precisely because the skyship represented the first step toward breaking free from the shackles of the earth that it provoked the wrath of the Sky Titan and brought divine punishment upon itself. It's a shame that the majority of the Grove's research on Aquila was headed by the Venerationists, with sacrificial...
Don't worry about it. We've just collected everything we can find on the Titan for now. There's something else that caught my attention. That says Anaxa's conducting secret experiments of some sort.
That's what I'd like to know. I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what happened
There's gonna be a spaceship in here. Obviously. So obvious.
Incense ascends, entwined with his...
Okay, I'm pretty sure a thing can also insta-kill. Is there any enemies here?
This is the Library of Philia.
I've been
A
here.
place with other than... We've had more than our fair share of hilarious episodes over the years. Nice?
Did the Grove ever rob Castrum Kremnus?
You've got me there. Some said you couldn't even find a dictionary in Castrum Kremnos, so I guess they were spared. There are too many books in the Library of Philia. Flipping through them
Biblioslate.
all will take too long.
More scrolls. Yippee! Gotta get grab. Complaint letters from the scholars about Anaxagoras the Blasphemer. Thick stack. Cool.
I can already see what they must have
Anax has
been.
no respect for the gods. Very existence undermines our society.
Why else would they call him the great performer? Are the Titans truly an accurate reflection of what humans think gods should be?
An uncanny impersonation.
They marched him straight to the seat of judgment before he could finish.
What if he's
So what
right?
he took on in the end was more of a debate than an actual trial.
Well, no, he
He had to
fused with
address every
Cersei's.
one of the scholars' allegations.
So the Titans are real.
Or face expulsion from the grove. The first allegation was...
Hey. No.
Anaxa said the same thing then. Needless to say, you claim to be studying souls, yet you are... Anaxa always wears an eye patch, never removing it, even when alone.
He uses one of his
Some
eyes as
say
an
used one of his eyes as an
say that?
alchemical ingredient.
Alchemical
Every
ingredient.
being in the world owes their
Why call it
safekeeping to
alchemical?
Italy. And this is even more so for the Chrysos heirs who have thankfully, they one by one, Anaxa engaged in wars of work. It was only after a brief... Yes.
What is
I'm not
heartbeat
sure
I'm
how
hearing?
that
It's creeping me
controversy was
out.
eventually resolved. But what's for certain, by the way, this stack of complaint I'm talking about Anaxa's... It's a well-kept secret. Even the administrators of the Library of Philia, with the grove in this state.
I don't really care about this guy though. I like how it's still moving. Yeah.
This is the place. Materials for alchemical experiments.
Don't worry, we didn't see any defense mechanisms along the way. Have you ever been here before?
No, not even close.
What?
Not only are alchemy experiments, huh? That
The only one intact. Suspicious. Titan creations. Universality of souls. So these are like Anaxa stuff. Wait. Dragon Legends of Styxia. The alchemical extraction of soul ripped from dragon corpses intriguing. Dragons appear to be the Titan's creation. Perhaps there's some way to reverse the process, using alchemy to refuse human souls with Titan creations, increasing the purity and divinity of golden brood toward the dragons.
going on. Anaxa.
Did we talk about the dragon? That's the only paragraph I read.
Danny, look at...
Fusing human souls with Titan creations does not purify golden blood. Even pure Titan creations have contaminants to parts of air golden blood. Soul fusion between human creation. Repair. Wait. Between human and creations. Wait, is Cersei's considered a creation? Purity of soul maintains a connection of dying souls, while creation myth tells us Christ is. Titan creations are no intermediate. I should not have considered Titan creation. Equal to Christ here, the heights towards the terms of living Titans prove impossible to restrain. Dead Titans offer no insight worth pursuing. But dying Titans, they are the perfect research subjects, like Kefeli. Only by understanding the fundamentals of creation can we ensure perfection. At the moment of everything's birth, through my own hands, I will melt a Titan and reach the true essence. He's gonna kill Kefeli!
My biggest fear. Anaxa was carrying out experiment. Yes, this is what he was secretly conducting research on. Do you remember when the black tide was approaching?
The Grove had planned to send Cersei's core flame to a safe place. That's right. But what if Professor
Naxx's
Naxx's fusion with the core
wasn't an accident?
Put yourself in his shoes. No.
Complete your research. I'd put my theories to the test no matter the cost.
When the Black Tide came, the true reason Anaxa headed to the Luminary Throne was to transmute and... No.
Well, he's still alive.
Judging from how he reacted after the event, the results came as the manuscripts detailing all the alchemical formulae have been... Like... what? No.
Kefali.
He's after Kefali.
Yeah.
Sir, this sky above us, it's not real.
A flashback? Bro!
Of course not.
Not this again.
This is just an image from a projection device used for education.
This reminds me of like the underground library in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
The day-night cycle has been lost.
They're looking for like the solar eclipse.
So that students like you may still learn about the night sky, much like how this...
So...
Skies of Akama are fake? Wait, what? The sky above the holy city is illuminated by Kefali's dawn device.
Fake too.
You mustn't conclude that, Anaxa. You should know that only a child would expose a trick, and often people know more than they let on.
Then they're just deluding themselves. People believe in Kefali's tale of Genesis, accepting wholesale whatever the priests preach. But we're different. We have already realized that we live in a world where Titans make the rules. Even when we look at the sky, we're only seeing what they allow us to see. Rather than gazing at this mockery of a night sky fabricated by them for the rest of my life.
So are you telling me that Nax is gonna pierce the sky?
I want to take control of the projection device instead.
So much time has passed since you sowed the seeds of doubt in my heart, child. Many a night, I find myself penning down all my theories and wild ideas, only to burn them to ashes when I open my eyes in the day.
Why? Because we'll face death by burning if word gets out?
As a sage of the Venerationists, my soul has already
Wait,
become
Venerationists? Wait,
inextricably
I think he's part of the
linked to
sky
great
ships.
tree. Every word I say and every move I make is certain to influence every leaf. But above all else, my days are numbered. Instinctively, I have my doubts about the golden blood and the human soul, yet I have...
But I can, sir. I can do it for...
You're right. Go. Find out what we are. Become the one who conquers
Wait, is that the
ultimate
Cersei's
truths of the
question
world.
or something? What are we exactly?
Child of humanity. You didn't go to such lengths for an audience with Kefali. Just ask him a few questions, did you?
So, you figured it out. If I were as foolish as a Dromus, perhaps I'd throw myself down and prostrate before their greatness, begging for the gods' prophetic wisdom. Well...
Before such power, does it make any difference whether you're a human or a Dromus?
I'm sure you're familiar with the story of the Styxians. When the raging waves threatened to swallow them, they didn't just give up and become sitting ducks. No. They constructed a dam that kept the roaring tide at bay, chaining down the mad Fagusa.
Poseidon?
They call me a blasphemer, Circes. But that doesn't mean I deny the existence of gods. It's just...
I don't believe what the gods stand for.
I see it. Titans are simply a force that mankind has yet to find a way to tame.
Oh? If power that rivals the Titans is what you crave, why not conform to the prophecy and brave the trial?
Or trial, I'm assuming.
Why stop at harnessing the power of the Titans when I can do so much more?
Yeah, 15 days.
The source of life is what I wish to grasp, to understand what makes up the soul, and to learn what we really are. Thanks to you, I've had the chance to personally verify, in more ways than one, that the soul indeed ceases to exist in death. But where there is death, there is life. And where there is an end, there must also be a beginning. How then is a soul born? That was the only unknown variable left in my calculations.
And by the sound of it, you have already formed a conjecture.
No, I have already drawn a conclusion. In my journey unto death just now.
Professor Anaxa. I'm here.
CASTORICE.
Her life hangs by a thread. I must ask you to refrain from taking any unnecessary steps.
Of course. I'll bring this to a conclusive end, and give you the answer you so desire. However, in accordance with the principle of equivalent exchange, I must also demand from you what I need.
Is his sister still alive? Or soul still exists? I guess.
Don't you care to know what the price might be?
It's a matter of uncovering the truth about the Death Titan and her survival. This may be the only time I can ever save someone's life. There is no need for me to think twice.
I see. In that case, let the show begin.
Aw, shit.
Indulge me. Am I correct to say that you intend to prove Thanatos' whereabouts and prove the nature of our existence now?
Before I begin, I must as unrelated as these two propositions may seem at first glance. The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier. The answer was hidden in my journey unto death.
Anaxa, you were in the Netherrealm?
Yes, I am but a living dead man now. But that's not important.
Between heroes.
That's not all.
Oh, Calypso.
Remember how I
and...
said you were a part of that conversation too, Circes?
And I've told you that I have no recollection of such an event. That was likely just an illusion conjured up by the mind of a dying man.
Because that wasn't you. That was Calypso, one of the 7 sages of the Grove.
Calypso?
Huh? Oh, that's the name I made up on a whim when speaking to this girl. How do you know of it? And surely you jest. Don't you think I, of all people, would know if that were the name of one of the 7 sages under the shade of my tree? Don't you claim to know the Grove's past like the back of your hand?
It seems you've lost even the memories seared into your soul. Use your head, Circes. Since all of this took place in the realm of the dead, it stands to reason their likenesses are of souls from the past. The living cannot step foot into that world. So who could they be? Think about Calypso. Why does she share your likeness? Yet you have no idea who she is. The answer is evident, is it not?
Oh wait, is he talking about reincarnation now?
Those fallen heroes are the mortal incarnations of the Titans before their ascensions to godhood. The gods aren't master creators born out of thin air, and they are no different from humans, because they all evolved from one.
Oh. So Circes was Calypso, and then became a Titan, I guess?
Does this answer disappoint you?
How do you become a Titan?
Yes.
I guess that's my question.
Because you've answered nothing. If I truly was once human, as you claim, then where do the children of humanity
What
come
came first,
from?
the chicken or the egg?
Even on the off chance that you speak the truth, this brings us no closer to grasping Thanatos' whereabouts. How are we to find them?
We figure out who he was.
I knew you would say that, but it matters not. I know what I'm doing. Actually, why don't we...
You can revive a Titan?
Humans cannot return from the dead. Neither
Is
can
he saying that
gods.
he'll ascend and take over Cersei's spot?
But all we need to do is look at this from a different perspective, and the problem will resolve itself. The solution is simple. Just like what you did to me. If I'm reborn as Kefali, I can rebuild the world and all within it as they once did. Simple.
I don't think it's that easy, though.
I have news from Hyacinth and Danhung. Anaxa might be trying to do something with Kefali's divine body.
Kefali? But what can Anaxa want?
How do you ascend into a god? So, like,
Is
obviously
the
these
Council
guys
of Elders going to
or like
sit
Leia's a
around and let
demigod,
such a
but she's not
sacrilegious
Aphrodite.
act unfold?
Or what's their term? Menestia?
That is not possible. He is indeed the great performer. No need for guilt, for this is good news to us. The Council of Elders has found themselves a traitorous ally. Anaxa's ambitious desires will be something we can exploit. What we should be doing now is to keep our eye being Akima's political center. The Demigod Council holds
This better not
just
turn
as
into a
much
phoenix, right?
significance as
I
the
know nothing.
vortex of Genesis. Someday, after my duty is over, this site will take the place of the battlefield where you hunt gods. Become the next challenge you ought to overcome.
Hunt
Till
gods?
then,
Is that what she just said?
it's best to get
Like
used
Kratos?
to this place.
We will be waiting here for your good news. I will be in Divergent Universe in the meantime.
Preposterous! The Christos heirs...
It's been a while.
Kratos! Oleg?
What is that supposed to mean?
Who's Oleg?
Is this...
It has indeed been some time,
I don't
Lord
remember Oleg.
Kratos.
Oh, Oleg from Belobog. I
Brings
remember
you
him.
here in such haste.
I remember him. I think that's his name.
Shh. Keep it down. Be more vigilant. See those duplicitous dogs over there? They do the dirty work for kindness. I've already ordered my people to hold them back.
My bad.
Did you hear thunderclaps last night?
Oh yeah, I was thunderclap. I'm not gonna say it. It's Acheron! Someone's coming to save us! Let's go!
Hacker. What?
You'll know it soon enough.
She's been through a lot lately. Please pardon her.
Thunderclaps are
Acheron
beacon signals
mentioned-
of strife. They are a message from the young lord. He threw...
Watch out. The Flame Reaver is
The Flame Reaver is back?
Guessed as much. We didn't
I mean, I
actually
guess we did
kill her
banish him,
back
we
at
didn't
the
kill him.
Kronos Arena.
I figured this is something you would want to know. We Kremnoans never
You have my gratitude.
Remind her to be on her toes while you're at it. That vicious kindness has been unusual. Those lackeys she keeps on...
That's her.
Looks like...
We should...
Is it a fight to the death? I'm ready.
By Kefali into Lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed. Virtuous citizens of Akama, fine Navides, Elysiae, and the Outlander are heading toward us.
That's it? Okay. Why does this look like a duel?
I know about the poisonous fangs of that king snake through the golden thread.
What?
It is no longer about eloquence or arguments. I have been a demigod for far too long. This has come a lot sooner than I expected. But
yes, this...
It is far easier for the Council of Elders to fool many than just fool one. There is no glory in winning this debate. But that makes having respect for humans so much more priceless. Fine it.
I appreciate what you've taught me.
Don't tell me it's a Phoenix Wright debate, man. I'm not ready.
Oh, you've done well, Lord Calictus. Let me take over and personally close this debate for today. Dearest counselors,
Debates, can we just fight?
Let it be known that I sorely miss the blissful times portrayed in lyrical poems. Back then, Amphorius was home to nearly Yet, in the present, people from all over are forced to leave their homeland to seek refuge in the holy city, where they hope to rest under Kephaly's protection. All of us have long been in the same. We didn't have a choice in the past, but now the Council of Elders brings to the table
what
a
exactly
new
are we?
possibility. All I have left is one question for you. Would you rather strive toward the unheard of Era Nova, or return to the prosperous Era Chrysia of our past? Make your choice now. Which of the two would lead?
No hesitation. Era Nova, our doom.
We all know that Era Chrysia is a thing of the past, Lady Kindness. Please, enlighten me. How does the Council of Elders plan to turn back time?
With me,
Let
probably.
the three Titans of Calamity be born, and Era Chrysia is nevermore. But bring demise to those Titans, and Era Chrysia will descend upon us again.
She wants us to kill death, trickery, and something else? I forgot what the other third one
Know
was.
that the Council of Elders is never one to make empty promises. Look at who we have on our side. Anaxagoras, one of the Grove's 7 sages, and CASTORICE, Idonia's goddess. With the help of these two heroes, I can promise.
CASTORICE, you traitor!
Aren't they Chrysos heirs?
It's clear from the start that these heroes do not get along well in their group. All the more proof that Aglaya is unfit to speak on behalf of every Chrysos heir.
Era Chrysia!
Anaxa doesn't really believe. Like, if he has to choose, he probably would choose Era Nova.
CASTORICE? Why are you standing over there?
You finally arrived, Anaxa.
Don't worry, Aglaya. Well, I know that you have many queries. Could you tell me, dear citizens, if we successfully retrieve and return Thanatos' core flame without anyone passing the Death Titan's trial,
Bro's not on B.
what would happen next?
The answer is simple. We will have a chance to rid the world of death.
Oh.
And bring Amphorius back to an era when all beings live forever.
I see. If a Death Titan doesn't exist,
in a new future
then death
that
doesn't
will be
exist.
entirely different from the flame chase journey.
But then you'll run into the problem of overpopulation, though. And old people like her to, like, exist forever. Imagine all the Karens living on forever.
One of the 7 sages.
Your proposal is much too idealistic.
Remember what I previously said? Kephaly's core flame is guarded by the secret power of the Council of Elders. Plus, tell me, dear citizens, have any of you ever seen even a glimpse?
Oh? Could it be that you heard that from the citizens? Let's loudly sing the
After the destruction of the 3 Titans of Calamity, the flame chase journey will have to end.
What's the third one? It's trickery, death, and illusion. I'm watching feels like a movie. Yeah, it basically is. It has to end.
This is bad. The masses are now totally riled up.
Anaxa, pray tell. Everything that you've mentioned hinges on the premise that we can find Thanatos' existence, right?
Thank you, Lady Aglaya, for still caring about this city. Now for CASTORICE, Idonia's goddess of death, will surely find Thanatos under my guidance.
What? With that, I solemnly promise that the core flame Lady CASTORICE brings back will be personally managed by the Council of Elders. Thereafter, if we are able to garner the support of all of you at...
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Akama has chosen her destiny. The issue up for discussion at this citizens' assembly shall be modified.
All right, let's
to
go
the
find this
suspension of the flame chase journey.
This core flame.
Aglaya, dear Aglaya, what has caused...
Wag your tongue as much as you like. Since
Wag
the
your
flame
tongue,
chase
damn.
journey has been preordained by the prophecy.
Well then.
CASTORICE, what's going on? Talk to me. What is wrong with you? Why are you smiling?
Well,
Traitor.
it seems that when I sent you to look for an axe,
My apologies, everyone.
in that case,
What happened when you went to look for an Anaxa?
In actuality, he showed me a past that
The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier. The answer was hidden in my journal.
Anaxa.
Yes, I am...
We've already gone through this. CASTORICE POV?
Have you heard of this tale before?
Polixia. So this is like
Tale
CASTORICE
about
past
the
life.
ocean god's treasured pearl, our hometown.
What if CASTORICE is a titan?
It was a seaside town which enjoyed the ocean breeze and glorious, peaceful times, thanks to the wisdom of its ruling queen. Until one day, an evil dragon
Ender
descended
dragon.
upon the town. Its wings were large enough to blot out the sun, while its claws, it barged into the tall tower and devoured the queen's beloved daughter. It even settled itself in her bedroom, like a tyrant king. The queen assembled 300 warriors who managed to subdue the evil dragon by chaining it up. However, when the queen slit open the dragon's belly, she realized that the princess had long since been digested.
Ooh, the princess
And all that
is
was
dead.
left of her was a pile of bone. It was then that a devious,
Smooth-talking
smooth-talking
scholar.
scholar arrived at the palace and suggested that the princess could be revived
Anaxa?
through the use of dragon bone and dragon blood. That liar called this process the secret art of alchemy. The princess was reborn. The queen was overjoyed, blissfully unaware that the evil dragon's soul still lurked within the princess's body. As revenge, the evil dragon swallowed the poor queen, the glib liar, the courageous warriors, and all of the town's
Ate
innocent
everyone.
civilians in a single
Except
gulp.
for the revived princess?
Worse still, the souls
Assuming?
of the deceased refused entry to the Netherrealm because they were filled with regret. Forced to roam the mortal realm, these resentful
what is it
souls
called?
ultimately converged
The Mourning
into a river
Fields?
of souls that would not retreat for a long time. The terrifying death had consumed all. Thereafter, our hometown fell into ruin as well.
Until?
Oh,
Why is she in a wheelchair?
It seems that you still like to whet people's appetites even after all this time, Polixia. So, according to your story, this and yet...
A miracle that I created with alchemy. As for what it is and how I was able...
My goodness, is this cliffhanger really necessary?
Quiet, Titan. Continue to enjoy this splendid play.
Dragon, huh?
In that case...
I think that this so-called alchemy was a tenuous analogy added to the...
Indeed. Before I left home to pursue my education,
What
I
the?
never even knew that anybody was looking into this area of study.
She's got some big...
Therefore, we can just treat this tale as...
A fable, you say? If so,
I guess it might be the concept of
Equivalent
equivalent-
exchange.
I thought the moral. What?
No, I merely realized that we're both thinking of
If
the
life is
same
priceless,
principle.
then is there hardly anything in
life
this world
is
worth its
indeed
weight?
As
Another
expected of
life.
the wisest.
You flatter me. Why don't I ask?
Of course.
If I imparted my knowledge of the art of would you use it to?
What? What kind of strange question is this? I got
Oh.
Death
Would you revive?
is inevitable. In the days to come, I'm certain that someone whom I cherish deeply will leave me for good.
Wait, I think she does have the evil hands. Her whole arm is
Such
bandaged.
a mighty power really existed. After all, you.
And then reincarnation.
My time is finally here.
Unable to complete the trial?
You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. It is a pity that fate is such.
Is there no other way of it?
I'm afraid that the meaning is clear. Between my sister and me, one must pay the price.
Wait.
Our trial can only be completed when the one chosen sacrifices her life. I'm afraid that the prophecy might even have selected a pair of twins.
This is Castor's sister.
Fortune makes fools of us all.
Wait, what is this? Are these all the core
My
flames?
sister is prepared to sacrifice herself.
Can I see your 5-star? Yeah, when I get out of
I
this.
can't do the same.
Like CASTORICE?
How absurd. My time is almost up, but I'm still afraid to welcome death. What should we do?
Since Chaos is willing to guide all of us and leave the...
That's right.
Trial, prophecy...
Now they're back here.
The topics that they're discussing seem familiar. But these three people must not have left their names in the epics. Otherwise, I would have some recollection
I think
of
this is where, like, the... Because Amphorius is, like, an infinity sign.
Amphorius' history before the Titans were born was
So I think we're
complete
witnessing, like, a repeat of events.
by itself? I have long held 3 hypotheses about this.
Calypso. And this warrior. I seem to have met
That's
him
the
somewhere
Nikador dude.
before.
Regarding this matter, Nias, are you...
Of course.
Looks like you have...
Yes. This...
Completely separating courage, honor, tenacity.
Please, young lady. Witness my...
I do not understand.
Because this is our destiny. Furthermore, a valorous death before glorious return has always been the path I chose to walk. A journey I began long...
That's chosen one.
Let's chat, young lady. Perhaps I should, since there's still time.
Of course. This warrior has the embodiment of Nikador's divinity. He entrusted his life to us and allowed humankind to end his madness. That
Looks like one hypothesis of mine has already been proven true. These heroes are the true forms of the
True
Titans.
forms Titans before they attain
Before
their
they
divinity.
attain their divinity.
Okay.
If so, the chosen one
So
of death
so if you
he
bear a
speaks
core
of is
flame, does that mean you'll turn into a Titan? Like a god?
Alexia. Is the previous form of Thanatos?
Or your appearance looks like you,
appearance.
yeah. So since
If this is true,
My Day took
as long as we
the
can
core
find
flame
out where
of
she went,
Nikador,
we'll naturally be able to figure out the location
he'll
of the
soon
death.
attain divinity, I guess, and then become a somewhat immortal god. Until
But before
he
that,
dies.
first need to witness what...
Yeah, how did Naeus turn into a god? Oh yeah, are you talking about CASTORICE? I have her. Oh, and I guess the story too. But my traces kind of suck though. I need to get more. What is this? Join VC real quick and see mine. Why? Why would I want to see yours? I'm not done with mine. See it. Why? Like, what's it different? Mine's not even complete. I have to fix her traces. It was helping me build. Just max out her HP or something. Because it scales off of like HP. Okay, check missing memories.
Honor, courage, tenacity,
and finally,
reason.
Cheer up, young lady. There is no need to shed tears over a glorious death.
all farewells in this world. Hers.
No, young lady. As a warrior,
Although only a sliver of your soul remains.
Sliver of his soul.
So optimistic.
To be honest, I don't know either. But I am certain of one thing. I am just enjoying what remains of my life.
Enjoying?
Indeed. Along this journey that we've taken together, and now I have reached the journey's end. When I look back and see...
Am I witnessing like free run or what?
Personally,
free runs beyond Journey's End.
Won't all of your accomplishments be reduced to nothing? Separation and death are two sides of the same coin.
Finally, let me recount to you a
Oh,
story.
a flashback and a flashback? Oh, no way.
The first time
oh
I returned
my
from the
god.
battlefield, I felt extremely hollow. The calamity had devoured everybody on the battlefield but me.
Really? A
When I
flashback and a
returned to the city
flashback?
alone, the citizens held a banquet for me It was late into the night by the time the banquet ended. It was a crazed scholar looking at the night sky and muttering to himself by the Do you think that it'd be better if we just died on the roadside like a couple of stray dogs?
Yes.
To my surprise, he shrugged his shoulders and sighed.
How does someone who is currently experiencing death, dying and living, afford the same amount of bliss? Now please go away and don't block my starlight.
Are you trying to say that there is no difference between living and dying? For they are both journeys that lead toward death?
Huh.
That's exactly what life is, and death is, but a scale to measure how valuable the journey was. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust.
But unfortunately in Amphorius, he just keeps
Therefore,
going.
young lady, don't detest your fate. Instead,
That's why no one remembers about
respectfully
anything, because it keeps going. It doesn't end.
The
I'm such a
embodiment of
genius.
strife, telling me about the majesty of the world.
Indeed. I believe that when the fated moment eventually arrives, it is time for me to knock on death's door. When that moment finally comes...
So, is this like when he's murdered, or is the
I knew this
like
day would
ascending?
eventually come.
Like when we talk about him dying, he's gonna become a god. Is he ascending or is he getting stabbed?
Clara, the boat.
Elixia.
Is that CASTORICE? Oh shit! Is this Castorous, or is this someone else?
Is this Alexia's sister?
It is. Wait.
Is it me?
Well, you would remember your sister, surely, right?
Now, it's time for us to fulfill our promises. Are you afraid? What are you afraid of?
That I won't be able to do it.
You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame.
Dead flame.
As foretold in the prophecy, and according to our vows, once it all ends, we must face our fated moment head-on.
Even if it was prophesized, do we have no say in the matter?
Mutual destruction.
Let me do it, sister. Let me be death's sacrifice. I was never long for this world anyway. But you're different. I was the one who wasted your life after all.
You're wrong, Polixia. I don't think that my life was wasted. Just the opposite. When I finally arrived at this destination and looked back at the journey I took, I discovered that flowers had long since bloomed along the path.
This is not Castorous.
It was you who sowed the seeds for this sea of flowers. One that is more beautiful than the promised land at the end
Unless
of
the
world.
Castorous we're looking at right now is a Titan.
Besides, I have lived a fulfilling life. Even though I was fated for sacrifice.
How could my memories of you
Memories?
ever compare to the actual you?
Well then, tell me, what exactly are we?
What are we? Yeah, that's not Castorous. What if Castorous is also a memory?
I don't know either. But regardless of what the answer is, regardless of how we're shaped by others, ever since we were born, the fact that we existed was predestined, and nothing could erase it. This is... We're twins, after all.
Say her name.
All right, my dear Polixia. It's time to extract my heart and light the flame of death. After that, use it to plant the first bud in the prophesied new world.
If I imparted my knowledge of the art of alchemy to you,
Wait.
would you use it to resurrect someone you loved?
Castorous was resurrected?
Death is inevitable.
Would be a life for a life, I guess,
In
right?
days to come, I am certain that someone whom I cherish deeply
How would she forget everything
will
about
leave me
Polixia?
for good. If such a mighty power really existed, I think I would use it without hesitation, even now. This is why, sister, I promise you, in the prophesied new world, I shall plant the first bud on your behalf. Go now. Return to the ocean god's treasured pearl, our hometown. I shall open wide the entrance to the Netherrealm and grant you a second life.
Second life?
The living beings on this earth shall respond to my call and lead you to the sacred daylight. Remember, do not look back on the land of Ass for the price of our equivalent exchange.
Everybody, we've come to the end. Unfortunately, I am not compatible with the Supreme Being. so I was unable to completely fuse their soul into my own body. However, being able to glean all this from them is exciting.
Does that
enough.
mean Thanos
I'm
is
certain of this
Castor's
now.
sister?
Before the Titans that we are well acquainted with were born, a group of heroes roamed the land. These heroes followed a prophecy and
Just
took
like
possession
us.
of divine authorities
Just
one
like
by
us.
one, until they eventually became the pantheon of the new world.
Just like us.
Just like the flame chase journey of
Just
today,
like us.
Amphorius' history is cyclical in nature.
What a startling revelation. This means that the demigods, who bear the core flames, will also become the new titans at the world's end, thereby shaping a new world?
I believe that this is the truth behind the Era Nova, as mentioned in the prophecy.
Huh. I knew it.
This
So
is
now we're witnessing the loop of
Utterly
Amphorius.
Unbelievable. Besides, those twins in the past, even if they really are,
Are their whereabouts truly unknown? In our world, there exists a city which perfectly...
but the people there worship Vagusa and bear no relation to Thanatos.
Take this.
This is...
The new Sporist masterpiece.
What?
The Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stones? Harry
It was
Potter?
made by
The
transmuting
Sorcerer's
all
Stone?
of the sage's wisdom into a single entity.
Doesn't it
with
grant
their
you like
flesh and
immortality or
blood
something?
as its foundation. Remember? I've mentioned before that the art of alchemy is all about... Think about the story of the dragon. This stone will lead you to your real hometown.
You still look as...
Simple. I shall merely admit to the entire world that my experiment was a failure. However, my line of thinking will not fail, because I have already planted the seed. Actions speak louder than words, CASTORICE.
I've already searched for so long. But before I leave, I have...
That was the world imprinted in Kefali's soul.
Kefali's soul.
If we are to prove its existence, you must take the final step.
I understand.
Hey, child of humanity.
Don't get antsy. I still remember the question you posed to me. As a scholar, I do not wish to offer up ambiguous conclusions. Let's discuss...
I merely wanted to ask, if so,
Why not? When I was a child, I lost someone dear to me. When I was a teenager, now I'm merely forsaking my body.
Why are you always finding ways to die?
This is but a necessary sacrifice on my path to transform into the purest of them all.
What? Bro's delusional.
Can someone who's dead even claim to be the purest of them all? Furthermore, if your hypothesis is proven correct, does it not just confirm that the myths are true, and thereby invalidate all your theories?
What theories?
No. It means that I can actually ascend to godhood and reshape this absurd world that you all have created.
Huh.
That's...
Man, that was a flashback and a flashback and a
Lady
flashback,
Aglaia,
actually.
Please.
That was
let
Castor's
me
flashback
explain.
into Anaxa's
Go on.
peering into Kefeli's soul
You know that
flashback,
the core flame
and
of
Lord
death
Naeus
has
is in that
always been the
flashback.
greatest unknown regarding the Era Nova.
Jesus Christ.
Which is why both you and Kynos desire to gain the power to control that core flame and the approaching citizen. Professor Anaxa has come to a consensus with Kynos. But I know this runs counter to your wishes. So long as we do not usher in Era Nova, the Black Tide will never be eradicated. Even with Lord Mighty on the front line, honestly, it's difficult for me to assess the pros and cons. The Titan could be very near. I cannot let this chance.
Well said. You already had every reason to seek an audience with Thanatos. A world without death.
if fate dictates that my path must oppose yours, Lord Mighty showed me that without taking the first step, all talk of what follows is moot.
Have mercy, Aglaia. State your threads.
I'm not going to punish her for that. I have always hoped to hear you speak your mind, Cass. And I am glad to have heard your true thoughts, Styxia. I visited that place in the past. Go, CASTORICE.
Oh, we're going to hell.
I look forward to your journey.
I hate to put it, if Styxia is now an island surrounded by the river...
The answer is quite simple.
We kill ourselves.
In the myths, Zagreus once made the domain of the dead their treasure vault. That is to say, and if they could do that...
So we're looking for Cypher? We're looking for the cat
see
girl.
You at Memorial Palace at Action Hour tomorrow. Cypher shall...
Let me in. I'm ready. The servant tells you blah 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 blah. Okay. Scafelli. Time to sleep.
Hey, friend! Is the debate finally over?
We lost.
Oh. Well, moving up. I borrowed a mountain of books from only 32.
Okay.
Really? You're right.
Somewhere in Akama. Probably Cypher, huh? Oh,
Cass?
Trinon. Or
Lady
Trian, I mean.
Treeby,
Is something troubling you?
I just wanted to speak. No matter how breathtakingly beautiful Styxia,
Has anyone told...
Is that a figure?
In the past, when you did smile once in a while...
Lady Treeby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a... I hope your toughness is not a mask.
Cass, you hardly ever talked of your past. None of us knows what you went. We are just happy for you. That the core flame you're...
Isn't it a little too soon?
But you already know where tomorrow is. There's no need to rely because we embrace others to comfort them. And Cass...
Thank you, Lady Treeby. This feeling... It's hard to put into words.
Then go do it. Trian was actually working on a surprise gift for you. So, let's meet back here when you return from Styxia.
Foreshadow?
Safe travel.
Foreshadow? What if she never returns? I can't sleep. Who's at the door?
It's me.
Oh, it's her.
I hope I didn't wake you.
It's another mission.
Huh? No. I'm here because if it isn't too much to ask...
As expected, manual labor.
Not to worry. It's nothing heavy. It isn't a long way from here.
I'd love to know.
It's pretty far.
You heard? Seems like all the rooms
What is this pathing?
The streets are packed.
I want to vote. Tell me how I can vote.
You're not old enough.
Ceramic shard engraved with the Kethali rune.
The Council of Elders? More like
The Titans are just. So long as we do...
Oh, please.
And I pray that Talanton smacks some sense into you with their scale.
That was... I suppose to this day, I still find it almost unreal that this peaceful sight is... Before coming here, I had lived for many years in Idonia. Yes, but back in those days, I was was
Maiden of War.
trudging across the frosty plains on my own when the Idonians found me. I was expected to grant merciful death. Yes, no matter how kind or cruel than taking away someone's life. Their voices.
Ah, I know that feeling, but you must respect.
Well, this is like in
What
the
you're asking me to do is no better than the task of an executioner.
video.
And yet you
The animated
want me
video
to
thing.
respect my, no matter the titles.
This won't be the first time that death is the might. Then let me in Idonia, the great swords
another
commonly
story.
used by executioners are. The sword has 3 air holes along its body. If the sword is swung down swiftly and accurate, should the executioner have any hesitation, the hole. Every executioner after Dracon is to hone their sword skills every day. Pain for the dying. You misunderstand. I'm asking you to consider the source of. Go, walk with the dead, and love them as you.
Please.
A gentle touch.
No!
Oh, and then he dies.
May you gain some insights. No, this is just the beginning.
You executioner!
Ooh. It's kinda cool. Whoa. I can't do it. Unless it's time-based. Nah, it's not really fine. Oh, I just killed her. Thank you.
Do it then.
Oh my gosh, they're ghosts.
Executioner.
I just kill him. I touch him and he's just dead.
Curse you. To live in eternal pain.
Wow, you just start the battle with just breathing fire onto them? That's kind of crazy.
May death protect us! The truth. Everything in this world
What's her technique?
is bleeding.
Being direct is all catacombs. Life is not so fragile. Is that fear I sense? Please cherish this as you wish.
Telling her the dragon is strong? Yeah, she's a demon.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Immerse yourself. Time to cleanse the filth.
There's more to life. Existence is unity. Being direct is always preferable. Root here.
Embrace a new life.
Roar, roar, roar.
May death protect us!
Jesus.
Allow me to purge the root to be of your body and mind.
My god. Pain and suffering. Touch.
Will this ever end?
Is that an enemy right there? Elder, and can I just touch her?
What are you trying to do with...
I have aged.
Need the summons of Thanos?
The final resting.
You're not that
Okay,
old
I got a
yet.
key. I'm gonna do after this.
You still have many,
Oh,
years ahead
she's
of you.
next? Wait, I am touching her.
I'm already dead.
Huh?
Or I have come to fear. Ah, Castoris. Child, it was I who brought you here. From the frosty plains, and set your farcical fate. I've always known that you have doubts. Indeed.
He essentially abducted you.
Yet you can end any sinful life with...
It doesn't matter how lightly the Idonians take death, or how...
I've taught you and cared for you as my own.
Because of this blessing and curse.
This time. Because of this. In the eyes of an Idonian, death is the you can. And when you do, even if you eventually leave Idonian,
Carry the blessing of curse blessing, however you want to call it.
No.
Come now. Show me that you come now. It's time.
Titankin.
I've already taught you all I know.
So this would be killing her.
Show me that you are a fitting holy maiden.
Roar, 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 roar!
May death protect us! Being direct is always preferable. Time for resolution. Ha! Countless threats. Thus our fates become one. All life to be revealed. Life is not so built here.
Time to cleanse the filth. Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Yeah. As you wish. The truth burns everything in this world.
So she probably pairs well with people that like hurt themselves. Like
Embrace
My
a
Day,
new life.
Blade. Yeah. Rah, 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 rah.
May death protect us! Being direct is always preferable. Catagons?
Be of your body and mind.
Please cherish the wilt here.
Oh.
This was the last time I followed her command. I gently touched the elderly woman before me. The executioner, who had seen too much death, died the same way as everyone else. A gasp for air, a wistful look in her eyes, and a barely perceptible tremor in her fingertips. Elder Amunet, the person who tried to teach me about death, ultimately vanished like dew in the morning mist. She spent her life embodying the beliefs of the Idonians, and when death finally came, she embraced it exactly as their doctrine had taught. I have nothing but respect for her. I erected a cenotaph in her honor in the marshes outside It was a long, long journey. I heard so many. It seems the most terrible darkness, and how did a disappeared Titan become, and why do they haunt my dreams? I continued my travels to seek an answer. I just want to know if my touch... Can I make anything? Can I leave anything behind?
I don't want to die.
Whoa,
Please,
animated
please,
cutscene like
let
this?
me go. I don't want to die, please. I don't want mercy like this.
Wait, this is the video.
Let me go, I need him. I don't...
Did they just put the YouTube video in this? I gotta pee.
I hate these icy hands.
This is exactly the YouTube video. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go pee. I've seen this already.
Get it over with. End its suffering. The Reaper has blessed your hands. Only you can grant them peace. Embrace death. Walk alongside it.
I got the iShow Speed KFC meal. All of a sudden, I'm just like Luffy. I think this is the first time they put like one of like their YouTube videos into the game. What do they call these things? It's like they don't call it character stories. What do they call it? Animated short, A Long Night of Serenity. And it almost has 2 million views.
Is that you, CASTORICE? All of them have gone, heeding death's summon, crossing into their domain. I must go too. I don't fear it, just I have some regrets. Watching people leave this world again and again, it must be lonely for you. You must want to desperately embrace them before they go. I can't. These hands, they're too cold.
Big Sister CASTORICE, your hands are so warm. Just like anyone else's. So go on. Don't hold back.
Give me a warm hug.
Isn't direwolves big? They're supposed to be, right? Well, I mean, they only resurrected. Well, I don't even know what you call it. Resurrected, created, but they're only pups, aren't they?
Can hands like these really be warm?
Can they make cat girls? If they can bring back direwolves, can they make cat girls? Why was that deer staring straight at me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was this in the video? That's kinda creepy.
On the day that Oryx's trial ended, you must have
we need
had
dinosaurs? Yeah, we need a
questions.
T-Rex just roaming around like Texas.
I felt just as confused. Why, as someone from beyond the sky, were you so cruelly dragged into Amphorius's fate?
We'll create like
wished I
baby
could take
dinosaurs
action,
that like
but no matter how
accelerate like
hard I
growth or
try,
whatever.
I
And then
cannot
if like Russia
simply
tries to fuck with
interact
us,
the
we just
living
drop
as
them
ordinary
like
people
dinosaur
do.
eggs over there. Survival of the fittest.
Even when we brushed against each other unintentionally in the grove. And when an almost unattainable hope finally, when I thought that perhaps fate declared to me, but that your soul no longer belonged to this, when did I really think this time would be any different? Having walked such a long road, anything I wished to hold on to. From that moment on, I lacked the courage to confirm it. But now, long ago, Trinan read a prophecy to me. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I found no surprise in it, for her words sounded not like a foretelling. Embraces in this world are born of reunions.
Reunion?
Yet,
Final Fantasy?
my touch speaks only of farewells. In that moment, and yet, things have taken a turn for the better.
Rewrite the meaning of prophecy. Yeah, good luck with that.
I have no reason, for your sake.
Thank you for telling me your thoughts.
With that, I won't have any regrets.
No regrets. She arrives at your gift. Huh?
Let's put that aside for the moment. I want to retrieve a small gift I specially prepared the journey to seek an audience with the Death Titan. No, it isn't. Look, it's right there.
There's nothing there.
Huh? Where?
Oh,
What's going on?
Phantom Thieves? Persona 5 reference? No!
I am not some corrupt grown-up.
Corrupt grown-up? Whoa, does this mean they're actually gonna do a Persona 5
What's
collab?
this? The coin of
Wait, hold on.
Zagreus
And then it's
and
Cypher,
a slave.
who has an ultimate that's exactly like an all-out attack from Persona 5. Holy shit, Persona 5 is the next collab for Star Rail.
Oh my god.
So it's her.
Dude, the stars are aligning. Holy moly, a kitty thief.
No doubt about it.
Morgana?
This is her favorite symbol. It's a Lady Cypher, the
Morgana?
demigod of Zagreus whom Lady Aglaia had spoken of. She's a master thief who's left legendary so many. Let's just do as the slate said.
Dear Princess Homebody, walking through a busy garden, I discovered the remarkable gifts crafted by Princess Homebody. That sounds like a slur. They are truly splendid. I am... Visit Memorial Market. There lies golden short spear I've lost. You know what to do. It shall guide you to... Oh, those stupid things. Okay. Who displays biological specimens at home? Despite your investments... okay, whatever. Alright, we just gotta follow a spear around. I think after this, I'm probably gonna save the rest of the story for later. Or for tomorrow. So I think we're gonna go into the underworld, and that's gonna be like probably another like 4 hours. Another 4 hours that I do not have.
We must pursue her. Huh?
Is this it?
This is a trick.
2 short spears, 1 correct, 1 wrong. Okay. Check the hint of the scroll. Only the golden spear engraved with the truth can lead you, obviously. So let's look at the left one. Don't be fooled, the right spear is engraved with lies. Is that the truth or a lie? Trust me, Grey Mystery, both spears are engraved with the truth. The left says the right is the lie. Wait. The left is saying... Wait, what? The left is saying the right is true. The right is lies. But the right is saying both are true, which is obviously a lie. There can only be one. So that means the left spear is right. So then the left spear.
Ugh, she's incorrigible.
Did I get it right?
This is how it should be. We must pursue her.
I think I got it right. So smart. No one can trick me. I'm like a genius. That's not a cat. So a Dromas is a cat.
Lady Cypher, please come on out.
You're still camp?
Since you know it's a gift for someone else, please give it back.
No. Since I know it's a gift, that just means I need to milk its worth. The children of the wind never stay for long in one place. Unless...
Name your price. I'll give you however much you want.
What? If you don't want the money, I'll take it.
I'm sorry. Bargaining is really not my forte.
Why don't you two come over to my place?
Piece of cake.
Alright, I'll see you there. Everyone cool with me collecting a deposit before we reach an agreement?
The Dew of Divine Blood. The fuck is my Dew of Divine Blood?
She's incorrigible.
What I'm really after is your heart. Whoa, 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 Persona! Nah. No, they actually just made her into a Persona character. This is a calling card? Or if they do a calling card, I'm ending stream, I don't care. Should be around here. I lied. Oh, right here. I remember the way. I remember the way. I've played these games before.
Over here! Over here! No, not that one. Come on. If I really wanted to hide, you'd never find me. So relax, you two. No need to get your hackles up. I'm not that scary,
Morgana.
am I? Meow. No way. Some people might have been into that a millennium ago, but it's long since gone out of style. Loosen up, buddy. Shall we get down to business?
Give me the jewelry piece first.
Oh, come now. Don't be so upset. Look, isn't the view here just great? You can see what everyone is
Kitty.
doing and where they're going. Now that we've broken the ice, let's get to the point. Everything I've said so far has been a joke. One, the seamstress found me and wants me to take you to Styxia to look. Two, the Council of Elders also found me.
So everyone found her.
And wants me to make sure the core flame of Thanatos ends up in there.
You're that famous?
Of course. I may keep a low profile, but I'm still a bona fide demigod. And last, but not least, I'm telling you that I'm not interested in doing either of those things.
Oh,
Don't go look for the Death Titan. The end.
Okay. Wait, what is Arsene exactly?
Whoa.
Oh, what is this?
This is some high quality stuff. And this room is.
This could be like a meme format right here.
Did you get all this through that Aranova gimmick?
I'll think of something for this. This looks a little too perfect.
Some of it is family fortune, while the rest came from my business as a dressmaster.
Wow. Well, spill.
Payment for doing.
Did you forget my stance?
You wish to run away. Run away from your responsibilities, from the prophecy.
You shall walk with greed and die over petty
I
change.
understand this prophecy weighs on you immensely. That is why I have but I need.
You know, maybe the gods got your tongue with their golden threads, Aglaya. Give me a reason why you're bowing your noble.
We lost Trian.
Oh.
The divine power of passages is running out. I need.
Oh, I get it now. You're sending
This is CASTORICE's own request.
She brought this up herself?
She's also made up her mind to leave her as will you, Cypher.
Don't be so sure. Time is hard in the likes of you and I. She can always turn back before the end, you know? Maybe she'll remember Trian's sacrifice. Maybe she'll remember the countless martyred cries. Tell you what. Why don't I take this room of treasures as a security deposit? And we make a bet.
Go on.
I bet she'll change her mind and turn back. Now, if I lose, I'll do what you want me to do. Return this deposit to you, plus giving you another room full of treasures.
You sound like you have all the confidence. In that case, let's make...
In conclusion, I want to win. So I hope you two can give up on going to Styxia. I'll give all the treasures in that... What do you think?
Okay. That's true. The currency I use isn't the same as the one in Forius. It's useless to me.
Dear, great Mr.
I'm giving you gold!
Pure.
It's not about the value of the reward. If we don't find the... I can't go into the details.
Princess, homebuddy, you keep talking about needing to find... But did you ever live for your own pleasure? Even for just one day?
What are you trying to say?
Pleasure.
I'm saying, contrary to your beliefs, Aglaya didn't take you?
The flame chase journey walks hand in hand with sacrifices. Is it...
Fine. Never mind. We all but listen to me. Styxia is no, yet I've never been there. And I never plan to. And now I'm supposed to
Hey, what? Aglaya's already paid
Her
for me.
payment was in gold and precious stones.
I have lived a longer life than most people. Though I'm not as good at doing business as Lady
Then how are you going to live there?
Then I'll give you 90.
Well, don't mind if I do. 80%.
I'll show you who's boss once I recovered with full HP.
I'm so scared. Can you even catch my tail?
Yes, I can.
Here. Be careful with a minor change in plans, though. Don't go to the bath tomorrow. Come look for me at.
So why are you?
Oh, nothing really. Just about. Now that we've struck, it's gonna be a lot.
What? What's wrong with you? Yes, I'm the one who tucked you in your welcomes. What? So it just teleported me back here? What even is this dew of divine blood? Wait, no, this is what Aglaya gave me for doing something good. Hey, where even is it? There it is. It is said to be brewed from crops nourished by the divine blood of each titan. Oh, this one's from Minestia, though. Cool. Well, I think that's it for me for today. It's 11:30. I think I want. It's gonna be like another 2-3 hour of more stuff. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. So right now, let's grab these. Perfect. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be making castles a bit
away by
stronger.
the wind.
Let me see if there's anything else.
Thus our fates become one. All light be revealed.
Is today Tuesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Time to cleanse the children.
Existence is unity.
Only thing this week is Marvel on Friday.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
So fragile,
Yeah.
like a wisp of silk.
Yeah, that's probably it for me for today then.
All light be revealed.
Continue tomorrow. Finish up the main quest.
Embrace a new life.
And if I finish the main, I think it'll take my entire time, I think.
May death protect us!
If not, then I'll do some Hollow Knight afterwards. I don't think it'll get to that point.
Like a wisp
Yeah,
of
that's it for me for today. I appreciate you guys
Thus
for
our
watching.
fates
Or just
become
late
one.
stream.
All light be revealed.
And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace!